Never
And
really
you gotta...
answered your question about what
Yeah, I
was
was
my
just
favorite
gonna
card from the
say.
set.
What?
I never really answered your question. What was my favorite card from Final Fantasy?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was just happy they made Zack, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite card because I don't know. There's just so much good shit.
There really is.
Like that Flip Sephiroth is just disgusting.
I've played him. Confirmed.
Yeah, being able to make blood artist emblems is a little nutty. Just a little.
I have never gotten that far, and honestly, I
Really?
get to put Blood Artist in the command set. Yeah, you have to get 4 instances of that trigger, and unless you play like a Fleshback Marauder or
I
a
was gonna say
lot
though,
of
like that's all you have to
removal.
do. Yeah, I thought.
I didn't build like Fleshback Typal though. It's literally just my Shadowborn
Yeah.
Apostles deck that I had with a Tabarax Hope's Demise. I put Sephiroth at the helm of that and was just playing it like that. And yeah, if I had the fleshback density that a Sephiroth deck built from scratch might like enjoy, then obviously would get there.
Yeah. I say if anything, I would just throw a couple in, like not build like fully around that, but just like throw a couple in just for like just to have them.
Yeah, I'm sure I can get like an Accursed Marauder and then a Chain Devil and then probably Shieldred, the True Scriptures at the top end for 3 instances of that effect that'll guaranteed flip Sephiroth.
Yeah. As for favorite card.
Well, I can't wait to start getting into it. I'm just so ecstatic that they actually like opened it back up again for pre-orders.
Yeah.
How familiar are you with Final Fantasy?
I am a huge 7 tactics and a little bit of an 8 player.
Word.
So, I love me some Final Fantasy. God, it's been years, but I replay tactics probably like once every year or every 2 years.
I hear that a lot of people's favorite Final Fantasy is Tactics. Like the people who are like deep in there, they're like, I've played every Final Fantasy and my favorite one is Tactics Advance.
Tactics is good, but I just had a bad experience with it.
Yeah.
What?
So I thought I've told it before, but it was one time it was the first time I played it. I'm just like, okay, let's just play this. I played it on an emulator. Played it for like 8 hours one day, just non-stop. I'm just like, this is fucking great. I made the mistake of not saving it once.
Oh.
Then the emulator crashed.
Oh no.
So I lost like 8 hours of progress that I got into it, and I'm just like, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. That is understandable.
100% on me, but still.
Hey yo, shout out to off in the chat for the subscription for 24 fucking months. That's 2 whole ass years, my dude. Wow. And then he's saying, speaking of Final Fantasy, with the new set coming, I finally decided to play a Final Fantasy game. Hell yeah, dude. Which one you trying? Nice. Final Fantasy IX. A lot of people like that one. I'm hearing people go fucking berserk for that tiny black mage Vivi, so...
I was gonna say, is that the one with Zidane and Vivi and all that?
Yeah.
I haven't played that one.
I haven't either.
I haven't played 7. I've only played Crisis Core.
That fucking rules, dude. Play 7.
I've played 10. I didn't finish it, but I played a lot of 10. I played 15.
Roll on the intro.
Finished 15.
I've heard a lot of people say a lot of good things about like 15 and whatnot, but I like 15.
I really want to play 16.
I played the demo for 16 last night, and that pretty much sold me on it. Like,
Going like Rakdos Wizards.
Well.
Hey.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. We are MTG Lexicon, the dive bar of EDH, and as always, we are here for your filthy,
drunken,
casual,
Commander content. Never didn't have it. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us here this week. We're about a little bit of a skimpy start, but that's fine. Gives us a chance to do some plane chase. I think this past year we've done a lot more plane chase than we've ever done here before, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I didn't like plane chase when I first started playing Magic, but I think I've grown to love it more over time.
I love plane chase.
That's beautiful. I do love plane chase. It is very much the like, I'm the fourth player.
Well, it surely does feel that way sometimes. So it has been something that has grown on me for sure over the past couple of years. But I'm here for it. I'm down.
All right. Well, we rolled to see who goes first. It looks like we've got a 2 there. So P-Frizz, my dear.
Oh, shit.
1, thanks for coming through, my offline king. And 2, tell the folks what you got for them.
I'm playing Arna Kennerud, Sky Captain. I know she can look very intimidating, seeing as how she can double counters and permanents attached to creatures. I completely ignored that second line. I only care about counters. There is some 1/1 counters in this, but I mostly focused around level counters, so it's all level up creatures.
Which is crazy.
Cool. If I could just level them up faster. So why not?
That's a pretty sweet take on it. I'm looking forward to seeing this Arna if she smoked mids. And
Brandon.
Producer who needs to update his name.
So Missy, what are you playing?
Yes, I probably should update my name. So today I'm gonna be Missy. I'm kidding. I can't do that. I am playing Mariana Vendrell. This is a room theme commander deck. It is a little bit of a different take. I think I went a different route than I've seen from most rooms decks. Obviously, it's got fucking rooms, but I'm doing a little spin. So most of the creatures in here are enchantment creatures, which some decks do. And my focus is more cheating out these creatures and abusing the hell out of some of those enchantment mechanics and just trying to go for the end game, which is all the rooms unlocked and trying to win by actual rooms. I got so close one game and Dale came and just fucked me. I was one turn away. I was so close. I could taste the lead paint, but Dale just came through and just did an insta kill on me, which was amazing to see. But I was so close. So I'm searching for that taste again.
All right. As for me, hey gamers, since we're plane chasing, you know what the fuck it is. The first Doctor, Clara Oswald, Jeskai TARDIS Duck. I'm here to show us as many planes as possible.
Hey. I'm all for it.
Looks like that's everybody, so let's fucking rock.
Alright, I guess change the plane so we can start off.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, first plane, here we go. We are going to the
Everything
foothills
essentially has Myriad.
of Karasha.
Okay.
All right.
Karasha foothills.
Yeah, whenever a creature you control attacks a player, for each other opponent, you may create a token copy of that creature tapped and attacking that opponent. Exile those at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh yeah,
and then we
you
got a
are
little
right.
bit. Huh?
It is literally just the plane of your creatures have myriad.
Yep. Yeah. And then on top of that, for chaos, let's see, what does the chaos say? Chaos says, whenever you mill, you sacrifice any number of creatures. If you do, it deals that much damage. So it's like a fling.
Right. I'm just going to play this Morphic Pool.
Oh, sorry, whenever you roll, not mill.
Yeah. I was gonna say. And then I'll pay pay 1 for Training Grounds and pass.
Don't forget to click that sweet, sweet button.
Will it work? Holy shit. It did.
Oh yeah, I fixed them, sorry.
Nice.
Okay, it's my turn. Next turn. We're gonna put down a Ketria Triome into play tapped. And pass the turn. We are going to play some fair, honest Magics.
All right. On top of Keep Drop, I will play a Scalding Tarn as my land for turn, and we'll go find a Triome, and we'll pass the turn.
Alright. I'll draw. I'm gonna tap this for 1. Cycle basic land cycle this Ash Barrens, go get a Plains. Get that and play it. And then with that Plains, play a Student of Warfare. Now I'll pass.
We're going to play a So what is that other item? Is that an enchantment that's on your battlefield P
Yeah,
frizz?
Training Grounds.
Okay. We're gonna play an island, and we're gonna play some wholesome ramp, and we're gonna broken bond, and we're gonna destroy it.
Of course.
And then we're gonna put down a Triome.
You can't have shit around here.
Best ramp card, baby. And you know what? I'm gonna roll the planar die, because I don't think anyone's rolled it yet. And let's just make sure that we all agree. So 1 is a plain chase, a 6 is a chaos. Everyone good with that?
Yep.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Right, I have to add a number to that. It's a 6. I have nothing to fling. That didn't work out the way I had planned. I'm gonna pass the turn.
All right, well, you tried. On top of Keep Drop, Land for turn's gonna be a Gallifrey Council Chamber. When that enters, I will surveil one. I don't think I can cast that, dude. Alright, fine. We'll put Keranos, God of Storms, into my graveyard. And then I will spend 2 and cast TARDIS. And then we will roll the planar die. We'll roll my real planar die. And nothing happens. Alright, we'll pass the turn.
Alrighty then.
And Christoph, VP's MTG card looks very cool, but there's like, man, I don't know if I can trust most gamers with that card.
No, you cannot.
He's got hands.
Little man's got hands.
I don't know why, but I thought you said he's got hams.
Well, he might have those too. Who knows what the fuck is going on under that robe?
Alright, I'm gonna pay 2 for Hada Spy Patrol. I don't pass.
Interesting. Okay.
Not passing. Wait. Roll once because I have the free roll.
All right.
2, nothing. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Let's play a Jetmir's Garden as a land for turn, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna play Cultivate, and we're gonna go hunt down for 2 basics. And I think, what do I make here? What do I make here? Oh no, I'm gonna have to rearrange these. Okay. I want to make it so that I can see the mana symbols there, because I am bad at the game. There we go. Okay, I need a swamp and I guess just a swamp, really. So let's do 2 black, because I think I can make 2 of everything else here. Okay, so we're gonna get 2 swamps. Search library. Oh, I guess I'll just click the button. That's gonna be it for me, so you're welcome to go while I do that. Swamp.
All right.
Swamp. And shuffle.
Untap, upkeep, drop. Land for turn is going to be a mountain. We'll spend 1, 2, 3, and cast my commander, the first doctor. When he enters, I can find the TARDIS, but she's already here, so we're good. We're gonna tap him to crew the TARDIS, and then I would like to go to combat. I will send TARDIS as an attacker at UP Fres.
Okay. Make your token that's going at Brandon as well.
I do, but because it's a vehicle, it immediately drops out of combat because it hasn't been crewed yet.
That's true.
So yeah, we just have this headed at you, and then once that trigger's resolved, we can planeswalk.
How much am I taking?
Hang on, we're still planeswalking.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Let me make sure that.
Oh, right. The planeswalk's on attack, isn't it?
Yep.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Lair of the Ashen Idol on the plane of Asgol. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. If you can't, planeswalk. Whenever you roll Chaos, any number of target players each create a 2/2, I think. This thing is in the way right click. Yeah,
2/2 black
2/2
zombie.
black zombie creature token. Wild.
Damn.
Well, this shit sucks.
Hey, you still have your free roll, right?
Yep, sure do. And you still have a 2/4 flyer. What you got for me?
Nothing. I'll take
Alright,
the 2.
take 2. And we'll go to post-combat main, and guess we're just gonna roll that fucking button. We're not doing shit. Pass the turn.
Damn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep. Sack the hottest spy patrol. Alright. Play a marsh flats for turn.
Hey, what's good, Luffinus?
I'll
Hey, John,
pay
how's
the
it going?
1 and crack it. Go get. Remember tonight. Yeah, I'll grab Rafine's tower. Alright, I think I'm just gonna pass.
Alright, well, I guess that means it's my turn. And I don't have a creature to sacrifice.
Yep.
You know?
So we planeswalk.
Sounds like fun. So, yes, we are going to planeswalk. And we are going to Shiv. All creatures have fire breathing. Whenever you roll chaos, create a 5/5 dragon creature token with flying.
This shit rules.
Oh, I like this. All right, roll 6. Please give me a. Oh, come on. All right. Well, we can still
What
play.
are you doing rolling already?
He wants that dragon.
Oh, duh. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Carry on.
I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I don't have as much mana as I would like. I know I say that a lot.
When isn't that the case?
But hear me out. I like mana.
So does every other Magic the Gathering player. It came for free with being a Magic the Gathering player.
Listen,
oh shit,
I
what's
have
good?
high standards of this game.
Hey.
Thanks for coming through.
We're gonna tap for. Oh, damn it! I'm 1 short on that.
Of course you are.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We're gonna tap 6, and we're going to play a card. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play Alela, Artful Provocateur. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink. Other creatures you control with flying get +1/+0. Whenever you cast an artifact or an enchantment spell, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token with flying. With 2 left over, so it's going to be black. We're going to do the Polluted Cistern. Does it come up sideways on here? It does. Okay, so Polluted Cistern says, whenever 1 or more cards are put into your graveyard from your library, each opponent loses 1 life for each card among those cards. Type among those cards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the side that we're going to cast and unlock. And we're going to get a little blue fairy creature token.
That sounds good. Hey, yo, shout out to Steel City MTG in the chat. What's good? Thanks for coming through.
All right, so this is now a 2/1 with the fairy here. And I think that's going to be it for my turn because I don't have any spare mana to throw into the plane, much as I would really like a 5/5 dragon right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, alrighty then. Untaps. Okay, draw. Yes, indeed. Chasing some planes. Here's a Steam Vents as my land for turn, and I think we're gonna shock that in. We'll be a little devious.
In response, I'm just gonna correct my myriad.
I mean, that's like not a thing that uses the stack or whatever. None of that matters.
Fetching?
Crack your myriad.
I thought you said you were fetching.
No, I'm shocking in a Steam Vents.
Oh, shocking. Oh, fair. I thought you said fetch, my bad.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, well, no worries. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to combat. We'll give you some priority.
Just say there, then I'll do it. I'm just getting 2 islands tapped. Okay.
In the beginning of combat, we'll tap the first Doctor and crew this Tardis. And then we'll move to declare attackers. And... oh man. How bad do I want it? Pretty bad. That bad though? Kind of, yeah. I've got fire breathing. Okay, yeah.
You're in the colors for it.
Yeah.
No, I mean I literally have fire breathing because of the plane of Dominaria that we're on.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you need red mana to even do it, so.
Oh, you're so right. It doesn't even wash the mana for you. It truly is a plane.
I don't have access to
me. Considerations I had not made. Wow. That's okay.
Welcome to the Cool Kids team. We can make red.
Hang on.
Let me get my lantern and then you're screwed.
Attack trigger on the stack. Let me think about how badly I need 4 mana.
Wait, who is it going at?
We're sending this at Brandon.
Okay.
I've been nothing but nice to you.
You're so cute.
But I already got hit, so.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think
red spells cost 1 less to cast, green spells cost 1 less to cast. Chaos, put X 1/1 counters on target creature where X is its converted mana cost. I like this plane.
Hang on, before we planeswalk, I mean, we're still going to the feeding grounds, but I want to use the fire breathing that I have on the TARDIS before we dip on out of here. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3.
Can you do that before we planeswalk?
Yeah.
Yeah, planeswalking uses the stack.
Oh,
the
nice.
TARDIS is an attack trigger, and that's on the stack, so I can respond to that by activating the ability granted to it by the plane. I give it +3/+0 until end of turn.
Very nice.
Well, yeah, not planeswalking.
So we have a 5-power TARDIS here. And then, yeah, we planeswalk.
I'm gonna chump with the fairy.
Alright, sounds good. And then I will go to post-combat main, and we'll spend a colorless mana to cast a Totex Spear, aka Shadow Spear, which is a spell with Cascade thanks to the TARDIS, so trigger at the first Doctor, and we'll put a +1/+1 counter on my lovely phone box.
Seems pretty good.
Then we'll resolve the Cascade. I do actually have a couple of 0-drops in here, so there is something to find.
I'm just now realizing that this plane does nothing for me because it's on my off colors.
You really can't have shit around here, RE
Fucking
planes.
Jesus.
Yeah, Esper sucks. Boo. Coming from an Esper player.
There we go. There's my 0-drop. Mox Tantalite. Put these on the bottom of my library. And then I am all good on game actions from there. I will take the keys out of the TARDIS and we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
Almost sounds like a Camaro.
What's good, Arizona Angels? For the 50th time, I'm once again asking, you scared, man? Great question.
Always. I'm gonna pay 2 blue for this Coralheim Commander. I'm then gonna pay 1 to level up the Coralheim Commander. I'm going to need an infinite token. Alright, then pay a white to level up Student of Warfare.
How many merfolk do you have in this deck?
Like 3.
Oh, okay.
And they're all
Seem
the
like
level
it.
up. They're all level up ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like 2 or 3. Do I? Yeah, I'll just pay 1 more and I'll level up this one another time. So now it's a 3/3 with flying. Alright, and I will roll the planar die. 6, 5, nothing. Okay, I'll pass.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine. We're gonna pass. Or sorry, we're not gonna pass. We're gonna draw.
Takes the turn and instantly passes? That's a power move. Next.
I do like that.
What's good? Next JBM. Thanks for coming through.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We did not get another land, so I am quite sad about that. But that's okay. That is okay. We are going to, for, let's see, it says green and red. So that's 3 and 2. That's only 5. I have 6. Yes. We're gonna play Kalix, guided by Fate. Constellation, whenever it or another enchantment you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Whenever Kalix or an enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player,
Did you pay 1 less for him?
That's a copy of target non-legendary enchantment you control. Do this only once each turn. What's up?
Did you pay 1 less for him?
I sure did. Because we have Onyxia. Onyxia? Am I butchering that?
I usually go with Onyxia, but that one's
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you need
Hand of Urbos. Okay,
one
has
more mana
Menace?
for that?
I only paid 4 mana. That is correct.
You only have
I think I gotta
5
tap one more.
Yeah, that's
swamp.
what I'm saying.
Has Menace. Other enchantment creatures you control have Menace. Whenever it enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target non-aura enchantment from your graveyard. Create a token copy of it. That's a 3/3 black zombie creature in addition to its other types. I do not have any enchantments in my graveyard, so no targets for that. And we're going to get 2 +1/+1 counter triggers, so we're going to do 1 on here. Sure. Let me just say add a counter. And then we'll do the next one on here. So it's now a 3/4 and a 3/3. I think I'm pretty okay with where I'm at in terms of creatures, defense, and all that other stuff. I get 2 fairies.
One second, I'm getting a phone call.
I'm just gonna do it like this in case I gotta chump the TARDIS again.
Yeah.
Just for representation, so you can see what's happening. And they're all currently 2/1s right now. And I think that's gonna be it for my turn. I don't really have anything else. I don't want to swing with. Level 1, level 2. Having a Death Toucher up does add a nice bit of deterrence. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna chill. I think that's the plan. Let's go ahead and roll that planar die, though, because I want to see where we can go. Damn. All right.
Sounds like the answer is nowhere.
All right, pass the turn.
All right.
My work was trying to send me to a call, but I am not on call, so...
Oh, hell no. Ooh. Not enough for all of our nefarious purposes. Man. It's a little tough. I do think we still need to cast that, and we just need to make sure that we tap mana correctly. Okay, sounds good. Great talk. We will spend 1, 2, 3, 4 and cast the Lava Brink Floodgates.
Good card. Love me
And
that
then
card.
we'll tap the... Oh, this costs 1 less because of the plane of...
Yeah.
That we're on. So we'll
Propaganda.
untap this guy. We have 1, 2, 3 mana tapped for it. Okay. Then yeah, we'll tap this guy to crew the TARDIS. And then we'll tap the Lava Ring Floodgates, and we'll move to equip Totek's Spear to the TARDIS, giving it +1/+1, lifelink, and trample.
Ew.
Yeah, dude.
Let's get it.
I'm pressing the issue. And then I would like to go to combat.
Get his ass.
Yo, what's up? You're in combat.
Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna send the TARDIS at you, Brandon, and on attacks, we will once again give my next spell Cascade and Planeswalk.
Alright, well, let's Planeswalk first before we declare blockers here.
What's up,
Sounds good.
Missy?
Player may cast enchantment spells as though they had
Oh,
flash.
fuck off.
We have to leave immediately.
Yeah, we need to go.
We cannot stay here.
Yeah.
Chaos, destroy target creature that isn't enchanted.
We
Ugh.
do not need to
well,
give this guy any of that bullshit.
I'm about to spend my whole fucking turn just rolling down.
Yeah. Cannot have
Listen,
you
people,
untap
this is what dreams are made of.
No, fuck off. No.
All right.
Get out of here.
So you're attacking. What is the TARDIS's current power and toughness?
The TARDIS is currently 3, 4 power and 6 toughness.
Okay, we're going to man, as much as I really like having the value of getting a bunch of fairies, I think we're gonna put Eulalia in front of that with that Death Touch and get rid of that TARDIS. Because it doesn't have Indestructible, correct?
It does not have Indestructible, correct.
And it does not have anything that negates damage right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Then, yeah, we're going to put the Eulalia in front of that.
Alright, then I guess we gotta before damage. Spend a blue and 1 and try and exile target Alayla with Resculpt. And give you a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token instead. And that'll trigger Cascade. I will put a +1/+1 counter on the TARDIS.
What is the official name? Elemental?
Yes. And then we're cascading for something 1 or less.
Brendan, if you hit that thing where it says add like the T token, it will add it to the thing and just pull up only the elemental tokens.
You said it's a 4/4?
Correct.
What colors is it?
Should be blue and red.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Well, at least I did not take damage.
No, you still do. It's trample.
TARDIS has trample, so it's gonna send all of that damage through. And the thing that we are cascading into is Path to Exile, so I'm going to point that at Calyx and send him to the Shadow Realm.
You're really doing some damage to me right now.
Oh, yeah, get fucked.
Okay, wait. So, you said 4 from the TARDIS?
The TARDIS has 1 more power now, thanks to the +1/+1 counter it got when I cast a spell with Cascade, so it's 5 power.
Oh, okay. Wait, 1. There we go. And then Calyx is getting exiled. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's an extremely strong Magic the Gathering card, so I'm showing him the utmost respect.
And then I get a land, right?
Correct.
Fuck, what do I even want? We'll just play it safe. We'll get a forest.
Hi, chat. We were working through an extremely complex combat in which I ended up bodying Brandon, so that felt very good emotionally.
Do you still have your free roll?
I do still have my free roll. We will be using that as soon as we get to post-combat.
Don't use the free roll. I mean, you've already wounded me pretty hard here.
Mm-hmm. What's good, Etria? Thanks for coming through. And to you, Nissy, hello. And also, good night. I see you're heading now. Thanks for stopping by, babe. Slaters.
And Red Baron, what up?
Alright. So we've dealt combat damage. You found your land. We went to post-combat main now. And I am looking at my actions available. All that's left is to roll the plan or die. So that's what we're going to do. And nothing happens. Alright, we'll pass the turn.
Okay.
And we've got the floodgates in effect now, though, so at the beginning of your upkeep, you gotta decide what you want to do about those.
Yeah, put a counter on.
Put a counter? No. That's my Sisei's ring. And hello, Red Baron. Thanks for coming through.
I think I'll start off with the roll. 2. Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Don't do it, P-Frizz. Just let it happen. All right. I just lost. I have some heavy losses over here, you know.
Okay. I'll roll once more.
No. You don't have to do that.
3.
See, okay. Look, it's. I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to do it.
Once more for good luck.
No. I don't think you need to do that either. Yeah. 2. See, you gotta listen to me. Just don't.
I don't gotta listen to shit. Do I want to do that? Alright. I'm gonna pay 2 and play a Bulwark Ox. So when it attacks, if it's while saddled, I put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and I can sack it to make all creatures I control with counters on them hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Well, that's pretty good.
It seems pretty dangerous.
Just a little.
What's that guy's name again?
Bulwark Ox.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's one of the saddles from Aether Drift.
Mm-hmm.
I will pass.
Can
Oh,
we
no.
bounce back from this? Holy
I
shit!
think we can.
Bounce back from what? You're still doing good.
You've still got the fucking dim oubliette button that you can push. There's all kinds of options. Onyxia has an attack trigger you can use after you've pushed the dim oubliette button.
No, you don't understand. He's in a really bad space.
I am in a horribly bad space. Yeah, that's right.
Well, what are you gonna do about the floodgates while you're in your upkeep?
We're definitely going to. Those level things are gonna be the death of me. I can feel it. We're going to remove a counter.
It sounds good. Also, I'm not concerned about the level up monsters until I see something that says proliferate, or until you show me a lighthouse chronologist, at which point I will be cutting it off.
What do you mean?
2.
You know
This is
exactly
perfectly
what.
fine. We're cool.
Yeah, we're cool for now.
Need all 5 colors.
And then
can be
Flux
trusted.
Chan shows up, and I have to start fucking pointing guns at you.
Actually, I don't think I run Flux Channel.
Oh shit.
What's
Alright.
the biggest value?
Don't wait. I might be wrong.
You're probably like mostly a creature deck, so I guess it makes sense. She really wants to see those non-creatures.
No, I only have like 6 proliferate cards, and one of them's not even proliferate.
So we're gonna play Mariana Vendrell, and we're gonna jumpstart this enchantment
Actually, 2 more.
shenanigans.
Yeah, put some cards in your hand.
2. Oh god. 3. No. Oh, thank God. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh. Slight minor whiff, but we will recover.
I think a 5-mana draw 2 that are absolute fucking bangers is probably fine.
Yeah. Only have.
No, you need to be like
mana.
harmonized. Just gotta draw 3.
I am not excited about how that went, but
Oh, shit, we got some Final Fantasy V fans in the chat. Rabbit's been watching a playthrough. Hell yeah.
I think you know what?
That one's divisive.
We gotta reciprocate that message. So we're gonna send 8 at 8, 9, 10 at Quinn.
Okay.
You know what? We're just gonna leave it at 8. I could probably use some chump blockers in case Pete Frizz tries to.
Tries to get frisky. Yeah, understandable.
what
What you
did
up to
I
with that attack trigger?
I have no targets for that attack trigger.
Oh, music to my ears. All right, I'll take 8.
I only have 6 cards in hand, so I don't even have an option to like discard to prime it for something else. But what I will do is I'll roll to see if we can get that chaos. And that's a negative. I got nothing else to do with it. We'll roll again.
Oh.
Get us out of here.
Oh.
Thank God.
I mean, not that I'm complaining, but I was hoping to get that chaos. That sweet, sweet chaos.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Everybody wants to cast a removal spell.
Well, considering that I just had 3 creatures removed, I'm not ecstatic.
2?
Two creatures removed. Sorry, 2 creatures removed.
He's changing the history books. He's a liar.
I think that's gonna be it for my turn. I'm gonna pass the turn to Quinn.
All right.
Apparently, it was already her turn, but that's fine.
Red Baron, I think you're gonna see X-Death reskinned as like Tree of Perdition or something from the
Oh yeah.
Final Fantasy Through the Ages bonus sheet or something like that. because they have things that are like desirable for 60 card formats, and that card I think is doing stuff right now or whatever. So there's that, and also it's just like iconic for commander purposes. It's got a lot of reasons to be on that bonus sheet, I think. We did just reprint it in Jumpstart with the anime art though, so I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. Alright, untaps. Okay,
Say, what
we're gonna leave
creature
this
types
right
is
where it is.
Tree of Perdition?
Probably just tree.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that's a complicated one, or at least I don't think it should be.
It might be spirit tree.
Okay, fair.
Well, because I know there's tree folk, but
Draw for turn.
just tree.
Oh, it's probably plant.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's just a plant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
That was easy enough.
Yeah, because I was just trying to figure out what it would be. If it's just a tree, then yeah, it should be some sort of plant. I can see it being a Tree of Perdition.
I am gonna spend 1, 2, a white, and another red, and we'll cast the War Doctor. And yeah, it's appropriate to feel some concern because that's the laser that kills you.
Yeah, he is.
In the meantime, though, we're going to tap the first Doctor, and we will crew the Tortoise. And we'll go to combat. I got a TARDIS in the air for you, Zach. And on attacks, there's that attack trigger.
Big is it currently?
It is currently a 4/6.
Yes. Okay, yeah, no. So Planeswalk first.
Yeah, we've got that trigger to Planeswalk, Brandon. I don't think you have any plans for this. Yeah, okay. We were just here.
Yeah, I thought we were literally just at this.
There we go.
Sounds good. Well, this honks.
Ooh, that's actually rough.
If you cast a spell this turn, you cannot attack with creatures. If you attacked with a creature this turn, you can't cast spells. That sucks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, 4/6 in the air for you, Zach.
I'm still taking it. I'm not doing anything with that.
All right.
All right, I'm at 33.
All right, and then we'll go to post-combat main, and I gotta roll the fucking planar die now. God damn it. Fucking up all of my plans. Oh, okay. We're fine. Planeswalk.
Okay.
All right. I guess we're leaving here.
Mutual player draws 4. Nice.
Each player draws 4 cards. I am not mad at this. All right.
And then
we move on. The Eon Fog players get their untapped death. That
we just look at each other as gamers and decide that we're not going to go to the fucking Eon Fog and Planeswalk again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with
this. Please. Fuck that.
All right. Norn's Dominion.
Oh, this still sucks, but okay.
Yeah.
It still sucks, but I'm fine with this.
Yeah, this sucks in a way that's like, all right, well.
Oh wait, actually no, I'm fine.
We'll deal with that when we get to it.
Yeah, you can make your.
Yeah, I have the socks, so I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Then
just make sure you have enough resources open so that you can do it when you need it.
It's just sack the creature.
Post combat main.
I don't have to pay anything into it.
I will play a mountain as my land for turn. Actually, let's play plains. Yeah, we need to make sure that we have access to all of our colors via basic bans. I will spend 1, 2, 3, and cast Rotating Fireplace.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a 3-drop mana rock that taps for a amount of colorless mana equal to the number of time counters on it, and it enters tapped with a time counter on it. You can also spend 4 and tap it to time travel, which is like proliferate for time counters. And you can also just like, the intention is for you to like manipulate the counter on it so that you get an unfair amount of mana out of it. So with that, we will cascade. We're looking for 2 or less. And when we do this, we will be putting time counters on the War Doctor, who sees each of these cards going into exile because of the way that Cascade's rules are written.
Yep.
Interesting.
There we go. Talisman of Connection. And we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards into exile while looking for that. So here's this shuffle up and play coin, and we'll put a nice 11 on that. And then, yeah, casting the Talisman.
Yes, I'm playing Arna, but it's not in the way that you think.
Yeah, we're playing like Arna level up counters, and my bad for not tagging you, Sean. Alright, we're gonna shove this Foretell card into the Foretell zone. It's definitely not Willbender, I say, winking conspicuously at the camera. And I'm all out of game actions from there, so we'll pass the turn.
Hell yeah.
Oh, the
Okay.
TARDIS. It got a +1/+1 counter when we cast the Cascade spell.
Play a command tower. Yeah, I guess. A 1, 2, play Intrepid Adversary.
What is that? That's one.
So 2, 3, 1 lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, I may pay 1 and a white any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on it. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on Intrepid Adversary.
Does
this resolve?
I will pass priority on your weird crater hoof.
Alright, I am going to pay that ETB twice to put 2 Valor counters on it. So all my creatures have +2/+2.
That seems pretty good.
Okay. You can respond to like Plane's abilities, right?
Yeah, they still use the stack.
Okay, cool. So roll. Okay,
Oh, that's not gonna cut it.
No, it ain't.
Do it again.
No. Stop it. Do I pass? Yeah, I'll leave blockers up. I'll pass. Good.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I have to play some cards. I have 11 cards in hand after that draw 4.
Should probably try and ensure that things don't get blown up when we leave Norn's Dominion, though.
Yeah. Question is, do I try and pop it now, or do I try and pop it later?
I think you either want to be in control of when it blows up, or you want to be prepared for when I force it to blow up.
Yeah, draw 4, we hit the phenomenon that lets each player draw 4.
It is an Uno-ass game.
We're going to tap this, and we're going to play an interesting card. We're going to play Cramped Vents. It says it deals 6 damage to target creature an opponent controls. You gain life equal to the excess damage dealt this way.
Okay.
We're going to do 4 damage to your sack, make everything indestructible.
Well,
Okay. So you're dealing 4 to... Because it is 4. Do I have anything? Yeah, I guess I just sack it if it's dying anyways. Okay, so all my stuff is hexproof and indestructible.
Sounds fair. I hear that that's a good thing. All right. I will then. Oh, man. Oh, it's best if I attack now, then try and pop the Norns. Okay. We're gonna send. Yeah, I think that's the move. We're gonna send 4, 8, 9, 10 at only have active. Oh, this ability is sorcery. Before we do combat, I'm just gonna leave them tapped here. We're gonna tap Mariana, and we're gonna unlock access to the maze. So once during each of your turns, you may cast a spell from your hand by paying life equal to its mana cost rather than paying its mana cost.
Okay.
All right. Then we're going to send 10 at Quinn. So a 4/4, a 4/4. I have no targets for, and then 2 1/1s.
And Thea's Menace.
Yeah, and it has Menace. But the other 4/4 and the 2 1/1s do not.
I will block the 4/4 elemental with the War Doctor, who's a 3/5, and then we'll take the 4 from Anakthea and the 2 1/1s, so 6 total.
You got it. All right. Well, let's try and see if we can get the hell out of here. Give me a 1. Tap an island. Give me a 1. Chaos.
6.
Oh, okay. Let's make my 4/4 Menace have fate.
You can roll again. You got enough mana.
I do.
I mean, if you're not doing anything else, might as well.
That was not the plan that I had in my head, because if I roll again and don't get the board wipe, I will be... Actually, it's fine. P-Frizz's shit has indestructible anyways. I think that's okay for now. So we'll tap 3, and we're gonna play Prop Room, which is good for us for now because we want blockers. And then it says untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. And I just need more. I need more. I need more everything. I need more.
You're right there, buddy.
Frizz does not have any targets.
Yeah, you can't target anything of mine except for my lands.
Yeah. P-Frizz, you're making my life hard, buddy.
I'm just playing level up counters, dog. What are you?
Right. Man.
This is the middest of mid.
Truly.
I'm very inclined not to agree with you.
Bro,
yeah.
what?
Tell me the last time you have seen a level up creature.
Dude, it's been ages, I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Wait, wasn't the Lord of the Rings, wasn't Frodo a level up creature or something like that?
No, not like those ones that are just like, if they're this, then they become this.
Yeah, it's close, but it's not exactly a level up creature.
Okay, I think what we're gonna do for now is just we're gonna play it a little bit safe. I'm gonna pay 4 life. Yeah, I'm at 35. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 4 life. I'm gonna cast a card from my hand, and that's gonna be Echoing Dragonstorm.
Yep.
Over here.
Encroaching?
What's that?
Encroaching?
Sorry, encroaching. So I'm going to search for 2 basic land cards. Put them in the battlefield tapped. When a dragon you control enters the battlefield this turn, return the enchantment to its owner's hand.
Yeah, Benji, hello. Dragonstorm mentioned. Lamau. Those cards are good, actually. I'm impressed at how good they are.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get another forest, and surprisingly, probably another forest. Island. And both of those are going to come into play tapped. There we go. And I think that's going to be it for my turn. I will pass the turn and untap all my creatures.
Boo.
What do you mean? You have a flying box.
Wah.
I do have a flying phone box. Alright, untap. Okay. Draw. We'll play a mountain as my land for turn. Man. We definitely gotta get the fuck out of here, but we gotta try and probably, like, get indestructible somehow. So
I think the only person with a fate counter is my creature, but all of P-Frizz's stuff should be.
Yeah, my stuff doesn't no longer has hexproof indestructible.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Did you do a flood counter?
No, I'm ignoring it.
Wow.
By which I mean I'm removing a flood counter.
Well, it is May, so you can just do nothing.
Yeah, I'll just do nothing. Okay. I am going to roll the planar die, I think. Because ideally, we get indestructible on... Okay. That's what we need to do. Figured it out. We're going to tap this. We're going to crew the TARDIS. We're going to make sure that if we get the thing, that's a creature and a legal target. Then we're going to...
Let's put it on target permanent.
Yeah. Oh, target permanent? Lol. You gotta read the card, gamers. It explains the card.
Well, it's still, you guarantee being able to planeswalk because you're attacking with it.
Alright, that's it. So let's tap this. And we'll have 2 red. We'll use 1 of it to roll the planar die. And there's chaos, so we'll give the TARDIS a fate counter. Feeling pretty good about that.
Nice.
Let's keep tempting fate. I have 1 and I want to. 1 more. And we'll roll the planar die. Mm-hmm. And nothing happened. Okay.
I'm gonna pay 3.
You might as well. It's worth keeping worth keeping the box.
Well, I'm keeping the box regardless. Because I have
a fate creature right now. Doesn't it get destroyed?
No, got a fate counter. Quinn rolled chaos.
Yeah.
Nice.
What if we just fucking go to combat and
just send it anyways?
Just fucking let it rock. Yeah, let's
honestly,
this.
I'm fine with it.
And this. And give the spear to the War Doctor.
I mean, they're gonna die before damage.
Beavers, please. Please, see my vision.
I'm sorry.
Last known information, babes. He'll have lifelink even though he's gone.
Gone but not forgotten.
And then I would like to...
I also forget the rest of the text on him, so...
Yeah, he's got a big-ass fucking death laser. He deals the damage, and the game is going to see that he has lifelink.
Card... right. It's an attack trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Disregard.
We see the vision now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'm glad the light of Avacyn has dawned upon you. Let's go to combat. I am going to declare the TARDIS as an attacker at you, Brandon. I'm also going to declare the War Doctor as an attacker at you.
So attack trigger on the stack.
Then yeah, attack trigger on the stack. We have the TARDIS and we have the War Doctor. We're going to... Oh, I can just stack these so this happens before this anyway.
I mean, you can kill the Anakthea so it doesn't live through the board wipe. Well, it's also, he's pretty big, so you might want to go for face, yeah.
I just don't know how much I care about Anakthea.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's probably.
And anyway, I'm attacking Brandon with enough here. I think we're gonna send 11 to your face, Beavers, because you can't escape from this unscathed.
Damn.
I'm already losing all my creatures.
I know. I'll gain 11. And then the TARDIS is going to trigger, and it will give my next spell Cascade, and we will Planeswalk. And
all right.
When we Planeswalk away from Norn's Dominion, each non-land permanent without a fate counter is destroyed.
All right, we are going to the Sea of Sand. Players reveal each card they draw. Whenever a player draws a land card, they gain 3 life. Whenever it's a non-land card, they lose 3 life. A chaos, put target permanent on top of its owner's library. Oof.
Hmm. And then, yeah, you have a flying 5 Bevan to answer Brandon.
Yeah, I got nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. So I am taking 5.
Sounds good. All right. Then post combat man. I'll spend 5 and cast the Day of the Doctor. And we'll trigger Cascade, looking for 4 or less. There's Sarvox down. We'll cast that. When it enters, I'll take the initiative. We'll find a basic and put that into my hand. Cut out an island. And then we'll resolve Day of the Doctors. Enter the battlefield ability. Chapter 1, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a legendary card. You can play that for as long as Day of the Doctor remains on the battlefield, and the rest of the exiled cards go on the bottom in a random order.
Seems pretty good.
Because it
Hey, it's Kate Stewart. Girl, you show up after all my shit with time counters got blown up. Right. I am all out of game actions from there. We'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I draw a Drawn of the Last Blood Chief, so I will lose 3. I'll play a Sunken Hollow. I have at least 2 basics, so I will have enter untapped. A 2, 3. Play Unforgiving one. 2/3 menace. Whenever it attacks, return target creature from with mana value X or less, where X is the or from the graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of modified creatures you control. Then I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Filigree Vector. ETB, put a 1/1 counter on any number of target creatures and a charge counter on any number of target artifacts. I'll just put a 1/1 counter on each of these. That's I'll re-roll. I'll roll once. 2, nothing. Okay, I pass.
All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. Let's put down a mountain as a land for turn.
Land pass.
Do it.
The creature on the right, is that an artifact or an enchantment creature?
On me?
T-Frizz?
Yeah, it's an artifact creature.
Okay.
Well, what did you draw for turn because of the Sea of Sand?
Oh yeah, we do see what you draw for turn, and you will either gain or lose life
Overlord
depending on what it was.
of the Bilge Pipes. And I'm going to lose
so
3.
you lose
1,
3.
2, 3. Thank you. I forgot about that. So I think the play here. Do I care? There's not 3 other opponents. There's just 2. I do like lands. Or 4. That's what 5, 7, 7 plus 5. That's 12. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you fucking kidding me?
Is it not enough?
It's 1 short.
It always is.
The fuck kind of shit is this?
It's his constant state of being. He's always 1 short.
Still miserable. All right, let's just do 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll do 6, 7. No, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're gonna cast Mariana Vendrell again. We're paying that 2 commandees tax. And then we're gonna go ahead and draw 7. I believe. Ooh. Wait, I'm rereading this plane. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna use my free.
Hang on, these are not draws. Marina just says reveal the top 7 cards of your library.
Okay, thank God. All right. I thought I was about to murder myself. All right. 1, yes.
That would have been funny if you did.
2,
but...
yes. 3, yes. 4, nope. 5, nope. 6, yes. 7, yes. All right, we got some bangers. So we got Mirror Maid, which is going to copy something. Journey to Eternity, which brings something back. We've got creatures, don't take damage. We've got Haunt Woods, and then we've got Funeral with Awakening Hall. And those are going to go to my hand. I'm going to have a lot of fucking cards.
How many cards you got in hand currently?
12.
God damn.
Was there a thing that gave your rooms indestructible?
I don't think so.
Because if not, they should have died when we left the plane. Those were included in the things that got destroyed.
I thought it was just creatures.
No, it's non-land
it's all
permanents.
non-land permanents, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, so also the Dragonstorm, yeah.
That's part of why it's particularly ruinous.
Gotcha. Okay. That.
I don't think any of those were relevant yet, so
Yeah,
I don't.
none of that mattered yet, so we're all good as far as bookkeeping.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I have 4. Turn, and then 3, and then wait, what is this?
Can roll. You have not rolled yet.
Battlefield. Were there any? It's a no, right? No. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna roll that planar die. Thank you for stopping me before I did anything stupid.
5, okay, nothing. You got 4 mana.
You're doing great, sweetie.
No. All right.
Do it.
$30. Oh, I'm at 23. Quinn's so big.
It will continue.
Okay.
Do you have any blockers, Quinn?
I think
Nope. Just a ceaseless thirst for blood.
23. No lifelink, huh? We already played a mountain as a land for turn. Do I do it? Do I care?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna get this party
Commander Zoe
started,
or
I
Command
think.
Zoe?
And
Zoe?
It's Command Zoe. What's good?
I'm gonna get a TARDIS of my own.
You what?
He's doing what with his what?
We're gonna do a Mirror
Oh,
Maid.
okay. Before you commit to that bit, I do want to make sure that you know you need a Time Lord to get the Cascade. So if you don't have access to a Time Lord, I would advise selecting a different target.
Oh. That
Yeah.
does alter my opinion of things.
Anybody can turn the TARDIS into a
You
vehicle, but
could
if you
take
want to
the
travel
initiative.
space and time, you're going to need yourself a Time Lord.
You can make Servox Tome take the initiative, go get a
Yeah, you
basic
could
into
do
hand.
that. I do also think Day of the Doctor isn't a bad option given the density of legendary cards in your deck.
Yeah, if you have legends, that'd be also a good one.
Surprisingly, I don't have many legendary creatures in this deck.
Well, that just means that all the ones
Well,
that you do have are particularly impactful.
yeah, if you have any legends, it's
Hmm.
just like go get the next legend.
Yeah. It's literally basically like reveal cards until you find a legendary, and that card you have access to cast for as long as you have Day of the Doctor.
Girl
Oh
Pod Sarah
my
and
God.
Girl
Let me
Pod
read Day of the
Sandwich.
Doctor.
Yeah. While you're doing that, we'll say hi to these raiders. What's good, Girl Pod Sarah and Sandwich? Hello to the both of you. Dr. Small Stuff, what's good? Command Zoe, of course. Hello. Thanks so much for bringing the gamers through. We
Strixhaven
super appreciate it. And Strixhaven Dropout, hello. We're out here
Okay,
doing
but it's
some changes.
it's 4 Saga. And you have only one left?
This is chapter 1, so I have 2 instances of the draw card, and then we'll be at chapter 4 after that. So I've got 3 chapters left.
I think if you hit me with a TARDIS, I'm not gonna have enough to do what I need to do.
You on Command the Dreadhorde or some bullshit?
No, I don't have anything like that in here.
Well, alright then, what are you worried about? Just let me kill you.
Yeah, see, that's the part that I'm having a hard time with.
Just let it happen. You're
Just let it happen.
fine.
Yeah, I think this is the way to go, because fuck it, why not? Permanents are still on the battlefield. You may search the library for up to that many land cards. 4 for 2. I mean, that's on curve, but that's not great. Oh, what lands can I get that's gonna fucking save me?
Doesn't matter, Caster open the way.
Disorienting Choice.
Oh, that's completely different.
For each opponent,
do?
choose up to one target artifact or enchantment that player controls. For each permanent chosen this way, its controller may exile it. If one or more of the chosen permanents are still on the battlefield, you search your library for a land card of that choice equal to the number of, whatever. Put on the battlefield tapped.
This motherfucker.
We're gonna do the TARDIS and your 2/2 creature, P-Frizz.
Yep.
So we'll go in turn order. So, my beloved, do you wish to exile the TARDIS, or do I get to go get any land I want?
I'm really not supposed to let you just go get the world tree, but I'm gonna let you go get the world tree.
You know.
Do it, Quinn.
I'm not gonna exile the TARDIS. That is the whole reason this caps lock fucking deck exists.
Oh, does he not fetch from exile too?
No, it doesn't fetch from exile. And it looks like P-Frizz is already...
Okay, yeah, I'm exiling that shit. Fuck you.
Damn. Alright, well, 4 mana to go get my World Tree. You know, there are worse things in life.
Now all of his mana problems are solved. I feel like I just handed Thanos the Infinity Love. Gauntlet? Whatever the fuck they call that thing.
Oh, or I could get a Heliod's Generosity. That's not bad either.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Or that's pretty disgusting too.
Well, just go get Ancient Tomb.
Oops, did I do that?
Ancient Tomb is an option. Oh yeah. Okay. We do have Vendrell out. As long as nothing happens to that, this can get entertaining. So we're gonna grab the Nemo. We're grabbing Nemo's School at Water's Edge.
Okay, sounds good.
And although this isn't as cool as the World Tree, this does allow us to untap target legendary permanent. So effectively, you know, if we want to unlock or lock multiple rooms, we do have that availability.
All right.
Infinity Power Glove by Nintendo?
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. We're gonna put that on top and then shuffle. What the fuck is shuffle? Oh, it's over here. Shuffle. Ta-da. Okay, cool. I now have to discard some cards. Give me 1 second. I still have 11 cards I got to discard down. I'm gonna do that. Oh, I need to go to combat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't want to go to combat?
I do want to go to combat.
Yeah, I bet you do. I have the initiative, so...
Yeah, we're gonna send 4 at you, Quinn, and we have an attack trigger here, and we're gonna go and get a card. Oh, what do I want from here? Fuck it. We're just gonna ramp some more, because why the fuck not?
So predictable. Hit that exclamation point, Dale, in chat for me.
Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. We'll do an island and a plane. Actually, yeah, an island and a plane. Start a whole new stack down here.
Thank you, Benji.
So anyways, I started ramping. That's gonna be it for my turn. I couldn't get us out of here. I really wanted to. But you know, shit happens. So I'm gonna end my turn and pass it over to Quinn.
A cool thing that you can do in the Moxfield playtester now is right-click on your enchantment and select Force Creature Type, and that'll force the Power Toughness box on it. And then you can just set that accordingly.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm.
All right, that's it for my turn. Pass.
All right. Oh, you dealt combat damage, so you took the initiative. So you have a basic land. You search your library for a basic land and put it into your hand.
Another land?
Yeah, dude, you get to hit your land drops. It is a basic though, so don't get too excited.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to discard it anyways. So here's the land, and we're gonna go straight to the graveyard because I'm gonna discard that shit.
Yeah.
We'll do bilge pipes. That I need 2 more.
I'll untap upkeep and draw, and then chapter 2 here. I'll exile until we meet.
Do journey.
Oh, hang on.
To attorney.
Conscious legendary.
Ooh, not Hauntwoods. Yeah, we'll stick with Journey. Okay, I'm down to 7. Sorry.
No worries. Alright, so there's that, and then, turn, it's gonna be an island. But I gotta find myself a Time Lord. And then we gotta see about casting some of these spells in exile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? And all of the requisite colors to cast our guy, the first Doctor. We'll tap him and crew the TARDIS. And then we will go to combat. Whoa, TARDIS be upon you, Brandon.
Yeah, what a surprise. I unfortunately don't think I can do anything about that, so I'm gonna take how much? 6? 5,000?
That is gonna be 5, but before we get there, we will Planeswalk. And, oh, I need to reveal the card that I drew for turn.
Yeah,
It's this
what'd you
Thundering
draw?
Pulse, which means
Okay, so
I
you
gain 3.
gain 3.
Wow, nice.
When you planeswalk 2, select the player at random. Okay.
All right, well, let's do 1 through 3. Let me roll. 3. Wow,
See you.
really? That player discards a card.
If you discard a land this way, that you lose 3.
Oh, come on. I cannot get a fucking break right now.
You really can't.
You got it. You Satan, you have so many lands.
I want to keep everything in my hand.
Wait, how much
That's
fucking mana
unfortunate.
do you have?
With
And you
this
say you
greedy
still need
bitch.
more.
I'm gonna do Hauntwoods. That sucked. All right, well, do your worst or best, whichever one.
Alright, we're good to go to damage. We'll bonk you for 5.
I'm gonna have to take 5. I
Love
don't
to hear
have
it.
any options for that.
Alright, and then we'll go to post-combat main. I'll spend 2, and we'll cast a Marble Diamond, trigger Cascade, and trigger First Doctor, counter on my phone box, and we're looking for a spell 1 or less. And X. Then I am all out of game actions from there. We will pass the turn.
Alrighty then. Oh, I drew. Oh wait, no, I don't have to reveal that. Well, I'm playing it anyways, so
We
Hollowed
do
Fountain.
Furnace Layer at the beginning of your upkeep.
Oh, yes we do. Okay.
No
Really?
way.
Sucks to be you. I'm
You
sorry.
really can't have shit around here.
We're gonna do Demon of Fate's Design.
Alright.
Alright. So I'm playing Hollowed Fountain, shocking it in. Um, okay. A 1, 2, 3. Play Eddie Lonesome Eyebot. Okay. And I'll pay white, white. play Together Forever. ETB support 2. Put a 1/1 counter on each of these. I'll go to combat. Quinn. 4 or 5 menace at you.
Yep, nothing to say about that. Oh, hang on. I took the initiative from Brandon when I dealt combat damage to him. Means I'm going to the forge, so I'll put 2 counters on my phone box.
Okay, cool.
All right, there we go.
Wait, is it on? Can you put it on anything, or oh wait, no, because yeah, it was still a creature at the time, right?
Yeah, it was still a creature during combat when it dealt combat damage. So it's fine.
On attack though, I have 2 modified creatures, so I will return. Okay, just to the battlefield, not tapped. I will choose Intrepid Adversary. ETB, I am going to pay the thing, so that way it gets a Valor counter. So you are taking 5.
It sounds great. 5 damage marked.
All right. That will be end of turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Question is, can I do Quinn in this turn?
Oh, wait, in this
You 50 bajillion
Eddie
fucking mana,
also
so
gets
I sure hope so.
quest counter. I forgot.
Oh, beginning of upkeep, I've gotta pick someone at random. Do not be me, for the love of God. The fuck is wrong with this pin? Sure.
You're getting fucking bodied, bro.
Just do better.
We'll do Zer. No. Fuck, this is dumb. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay. All right. We are going to cast Replenish. Return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to play.
What the fuck are you hemming and hawing about then? You should have been discarding enchantments.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep this card.
I just bought one of those off a JPEG.
All right. So, nothing there. Oh, that doesn't count. It's a creature. We'll put this on Mariana. This come in. This comes in.
I'm surprised how long this game has been going.
I know, this is crazy.
We're
you know what? We're buying
time. But it's the planes. What can you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're now going to.
That's the Cuban Gorge for you.
I think I want to do it.
That is.
That. No, like.
He has so much mana, and he's still gonna say it's not.
There we go. Okay, so that's 4, and then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna cast Bellow.
Oh shit! Maybe you can just kill me.
Well, I got a problem here, and I'm sure you see this already, Quinn. But
yeah,
I don't.
These have mana values until you spend some mana or effort unlocking them.
Exactly. So I've got a bit of a problem with that, and I have to. do something about some of these. So I think what I'm going to do is
You have
I'm
so
going to
much mana.
tap Mariana, and we're going to target the Awakening Hall to be unlocked, which is 8 CMC. But that also says return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. So it's going to be that.
Shit, gamer,
no
she's
one?
popping the fuck off.
I thought I
Are
had
we
more
fucked?
than this. Oh no! Wait, I might choose a different target. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose a different target. We're going to do the Oubliette. So mill 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so I guess we're returning this anyways. And then that's one room unlocked there. And then we're going to do 1 blue, 1 other, untap Mariana. Tap it again to unlock the maze, which I can pay life to cast a spell with my life. And
do you want to spend her activation on the thing that's like 2 mana to unlock manually?
I'm sorry, what?
How much is it to unlock the access maze manually?
7.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Carry on.
I was gonna say paying life for mana, like I feel like that should be way more than 2.
Yeah, right.
I remember that being 2, but that's probably the other side that I'm thinking of.
I think the other side is 2. Yeah,
All
I
right.
got something on
Yeah.
top of it. Other side is
Carry on.
4.
You were close.
Sorry. So I got the everywhere from that coming in, and then we'll do 4 damage to your doctor. Quinn, what's the power and toughness?
He's a 2/2. He's fine.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just shoot the doctor in the face. I don't have anything that gives me haste right now. That's what's kind of
Except for
killing me.
Bellow?
Yeah, bellow, but I was hoping to. Oh well, I guess they're enchantments anyways. What the fuck
Yeah.
do I care? What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we're gonna blue, blue, one other mirror maze, copying the bilge,
Boiler bilges.
yeah, whatever the fuck. And we're gonna do 4 damage to your face.
Okay.
So it's just a 5/5. I'll just go like that. And I don't have anything else there. Yep, that's fine. And then we're gonna go to combat.
Welcome to
And
combat.
yeah, we're gonna send that's 4. So that's 8. Wait, that's 10, 18, 24 at Quinn, and then 10, 13. Oh, I'm gonna be just short of being able to kill P Frizz. Yeah, we're gonna send 13 at P Frizz because that's all I can do. Oh wait, you know what? I can do this. We will spend 4 life to cast Central Elevator before combat. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this so that I can kill both of you at once. Central
for sure.
Elevator.
Wait, do these things have haste?
Yeah, Bellow
Bellow
gives
gives
them
them
haste.
Fuck.
So Central Elevator. I'll go get another room. The room I'm gonna search for is hopefully like I don't know, gonna have 4 on it. Oh, that would be funny.
Right. Yeah,
Oh,
just
you
let
know
me know
what?
how much is coming at me.
Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll get the lecture hall to my hand, and then we'll pay 7 life to cast it using the maze. I'm sorry, not the maze. The Doom of Fate's design because we used the other life to cast the. No, we paid for the central elevator, right? No. Okay, I gotta lose 4 life for central
life
elevator.
on the central elevator, yeah.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so that adds 2 more creatures, so that will kill both of you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Uh,
Got anything for me, P first?
I say the best I can do is just gain 4 life off the block because I have lifelink.
So this is adding 8 damage to the
Yeah.
13, so that's 20, 21? Does that sound right? 21,
How much
22?
did you say?
Something like that.
Okay, 22. Yeah, then it's I can only get up to 21.
All right. Well, the math
GG's.
checks out then. GG's.
But I didn't win with rooms. Well, I won with the rooms, but I didn't win with the rooms.
Wait, say like so. Wait,
You literally reanimated rooms, animated rooms,
actually,
and
am I
swung
able
with
to block,
rooms.
like...
How is that not winning the game with rooms?
Wait, so how much it actually is going at me though? Because actually, I didn't like think of actual.
Thank you, Nick's
4,
JVM. You literally
8,
won with the rooms.
16, 26.
26. I can block 5 and gain 4, so I do live.
All right.
So it'd be actually, wait, no, is that exact? You said 26?
Yeah. So 5, 5,
Oh
4,
yeah, no,
4.
that's like, oh yeah, no, that's literally exact because I can gain up. I get up to 21, but you're dealing 21 to me still. Okay, yeah, no, you got it.
Yeah. Way to go.
Yay. Anyways, I didn't win with the rooms, but I won with the rooms. That's the part that upsets me.
It was a delayed blast
You
fireball
did,
in
but you
exile.
didn't.
Oh, damn. That I think would have ended me if I tried to do this. Nice.
Hell yeah.
GG's. Holy crap, that was crazy.
Hey, yeah, say that took a lot longer than I thought I was going to.
I also had this Gallifrey Falls No More, and the No More half of this phases out any number of target creatures I control. I think a like fork in the road for me was not phasing out my creatures in response to the big board wipe from us
The fate,
planeswalking away.
yeah.
I think I needed to just like commit the mana to that. I wanted to like spend the mana on a different spell and like set up and have mana up, but I think I needed to just like save the board.
I was
I'm
really
not gonna
hoping
lie.
Brandon was
I thought
gonna
that was
fucking
gonna
planeswalk
hurt
on his
less,
turn.
but it hurt a lot, that board wipe. I was like, oh, I'll bounce back. I got a bunch of shit, and then you kept dealing damage to me, and I had the fate, the demon's fate or whatever in my hand for a really long time.
Oh,
And
you're
I
just
kept
looking at your life total like my mana.
yeah, and you just kept hitting me regardless, and I was like, oh, this is so dumb because I was like, I need this. So GG's.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're originally waiting for 2 other possible players, and I think this was a good game for us to get through that. So I'm gonna ask, is either
I like how
Benji
Benji was here.
or Draco, because that was I think our original first choice in the bench here. So Draco and or Benji, are either of you available for a game? Is it too late? Is it too early? Do you need 6 more weeks, or are you ready to go in the next 4 seconds? There's no in between with me. I just want to make sure that that's clear.
Extremely normal behavior.
Don't judge me. Yeah, let us know here in chat, and we'd love to see you come through and play some Magiques. I hope it's not boring to watch us do plane chase. I do agree with Quinn. It's like having a 4th player in the game, so it is very fun and entertaining to kind of see what these decks are like in a planes chase atmosphere. So thanks for joining us on that. I really appreciate people sticking around to watch us do some stupid shit.
Hey, Benji is here and he is good to join. Well then, babes, come on down.
Yeah, see if we haven't already, throw a ping to Draco.
Yeah, I think Draco's supposed to be first. So let's just see what that response is.
Okay.
I really should be happy that Rooms won a game.
Oh, hello, Infinite Tokens. Thanks for coming through. We are in between games getting things set up here. Yeah, take fellow out so the rooms have to room harder. That is one way to do it.
Oh, Plane Chase, yeah. We're I think we're gonna step away from Plane Chase though here in a minute once we get another player in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John, thank you for joining us so far. Really appreciate you coming through and hanging out with us for a bit.
Yeah. See you later, babes. Etrian, no, you made the rather unwise choice to cast Doppelgang where x equals 10. I usually just concede when the
Yeah,
Simic
so
Mace
at
puts
that
one of
point,
those on the
like,
stack.
Jesus.
Like, if you don't have that, then frankly, like, you're a bad deck builder, and you aren't a bad deck builder, so you obviously win from here.
Unless that gives counters and you have no way to respond to that, then that's just on you.
Yeah, fair.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I essentially cast Divine Intervention for triple the mana. Yeah, you did, basically. They both say the game ends in a draw. These gamers are like, all right, well, I'm good here. Benji, are you already familiar with our like process with the cameras and the website?
Yeah, I'm just looking for a link.
Yeah, so you're gonna do player 3.
I think we need to give him the link
You have
before
the
that
usual
via
link.
life.mtglexicon.com.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have the password that it should be?
I guess we'll find out.
I think the password is the same.
It's the same one
that's
as
probably
before,
fine.
so if you have the one before, it's the same thing.
Oh, an enduring vitality and a bunch of zombies from a Field of the Dead. That's how you got as much mana as you did. Yeah, that'll do it. That Field of the Dead, eh? What a fucked up Magic the
No
Gathering card.
response so far from Draco. I mean, it's like I can play another if Draco doesn't respond. But if he does, I'll just let him take my place.
Sounds good. We appreciate it.
I can also choose. Yep, there we go.
Benji, you playing 6?
Yeah, so this is a brand spanking new. And according to Moxfield, it's a 2, so that's what I'm gonna play it as. Because I don't know. I have no data.
Fair enough.
I mean, are you on like every busted green mythic?
No.
All right, well then we're probably chilling. Sounds good.
This is a Hydra deck though.
Okay.
Which is, I don't know, it's weird. I've had a lot of fun playtesting it though, so we'll see how it goes. I'm in the thing, but it looks like I need to be put in the thing.
Okay. Let me just double check this.
Okay, yeah, Brando can take
we'll
care of
push this button, and then we'll scroll up here. And we'll push this button.
Say if Draco does not respond, I will be playing Stiltskin.
Nice.
Moogle Merchant. So this is a list that I have 80 cards in the deck, and then I have a pile of 40 and a pile of 10. The pile of 10 is like cursed goods. Pile of 40 is regular goods. 4 and 16 from each.
Okay.
So I shuffle 20 in. So 4 cursed things and 16 actual things. And then I'm like, those are my things that just pass out to everyone else with Stiltskin. This is my shop. Those are my wares. There's still some other things in the deck that I will be passing out. But
Alright.
the other group is at random. So you might get some good things, you might get some bad things.
It is cracking me up that because the commander's name is so short, it just says 666666666.
What do I wish to play?
If it pleases the court, I do have persistent eats. It is as it sounds. Some people find it miserable. Some people love it. I mean, it's up to you.
If it's gonna be constant board wipes, probably not.
Yeah.
You were not doing a very good job of selling this, so you got to work on that sales pitch.
I'm gonna have a good time.
Why can't you build and play decks that allow everyone to have a good time?
Listen, you don't know me
the
well.
bar is low.
Okay, fine. We'll just stick to Daggons. Okay, it's wholesome. It's healthy. It's like I want to call it a 2.5.
Great. I'm really happy I have a Whip Tongue Hydra in this deck.
Sounds good.
This is definitely at least a 3. What do you mean, sir?
Yeah, go ahead and hover over that like speedometer icon for me and see what it says there. It should be right underneath the like deck title where it's got the tags. There's like the format tag, and then yeah, that one.
So it says 4 tutor cards, but that's Tiamat itself.
Mhm.
You got Sarkon's Unspoken, which is a Planeswalker.
Mhm.
Grandmaster Flowers, which tutors nothing. And then the Dragon Master.
Gotcha. And then 0 game changers, it looks like.
0 game changers.
Gotcha. So it's just dragons, which is an extremely well supported creature type.
Don't look too far into
Some
that.
could say the best.
It is, yeah, dragons get out of control pretty. I mean, you can sneeze and dragons just sort of appear. Are you running Miram?
Maybe? Which one's
mean?
Miram? Oh, yes, I am. Yes,
Okay.
yes, I am.
Well, now this dragon deck has failed to impress me.
True.
Damn, that's all it takes.
Tell him, Benji.
Look, I didn't want to build dragons for so long after Miram came out because Miram.
Fair. I have done some shenanigans here on stream with that.
Yeah.
Brandon has a brand. That's why it's brand on. Ooh, I like it.
Benji, looks like you're first.
Oh, hey, it's me. I should get a hand.
You don't have to. You can always pass it to somebody else, you know.
That would no.
All right, sounds good.
Just saying.
It might be. We'll see. Yeah, that's a play. Ooh, I get to track my brand new deck. I'm so excited. So little history for you. I struggle with mono green.
Yeah.
It is aggressively straightforward for the most part. And I don't do well with aggressively straightforward. I like tricks. I like shenanigans.
Good cards.
You're not in red.
No, I was waiting for someone to say the joke, so thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Check.
Because I was trying to show some restraint because I do usually hop on that.
Yeah, having someone other than Quinn drop that one was the surprise. So yeah, I built this 6 deck because like as soon as I realized that like you are casting the hydras from your graveyard, I was like, oh, there's something funky here. There's something real fun that we could do here. I've got a playable hand, so if everybody's ready, I can jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we need to go around to intros or.
Oh, right.
Are
People
you
don't
the
listen to
Bloodrick
me.
guy? Is that your name?
I put in my name, but I guess it didn't take it. So let's put it in again. Ba-bum. Perfect. I am the Benji guy, or otherwise known as Benji the Brewer. Hello, if you don't know me, then you should follow me and find out about me. I'm a deck brewer. I brew on stream. I have guests and we spin wheels, and Benji invented Bloodrick. No. Yeah, we spin wheels and then we brew a deck completely at random live on stream in an hour. It's super fun. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I have Benny Smith followed by Yogg Goth brewing, each for the first time, so it's going to be a great stream. So you should check that out. And I already said who I'm playing, which is 6 Hydras, which is grammatically confusing. I am playing exactly 6 Hydras. No, I have more than 6. Yeah, that's me.
Ooh.
I guess I could do my turn too. So I'll just draw this card. I'm gonna play this Forest. That's all I'm doing. Oh wait, that's a lie. I'm gonna play this Ozolith. Okay, now I'm done.
All right. Don't forget to hit that end turn button, and I'm gonna get started.
Where is that? Oh, there it is.
Let's play a Ryome, and into play tapped and pass.
Are you just running back rooms?
No, I need to change that. 2 seconds.
That sounds good.
Thank you. There we go. Updated.
Oh wait, I just realized what you're playing, Quinn.
Yeah, it's my Ashnod deck, except I have put a different card in the command zone. Yeah, I'm a thirsty gamer, so we've got the extremely handwritten Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. Choir, go ahead and hit the chorus for me right quick. Sephiroth. All right, anyway. I will. I'll untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn's going to be a swamp, and then we'll pass the turn.
I like it.
DJ, hit the one-winged angel.
Yeah, exactly. See you later, Megan. Thanks for coming through.
Hey, thanks for showing up and hanging out.
Great. Now I want to hear like a club version of that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I'm sure that that's already been done, but I can get that on your desk in 2 weeks.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hearing it in my head, and it sounds like it would be a banger.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Wait, Quinn, did you
You're up, Beavers.
hit the end turn?
Oh, you're so right. Let me get that visual indicator of my doneness.
Yeah, how could you?
My bad. I'm trying to do better. I'm listening. I'm learning.
I'm just gonna play planes and then say go.
Oh, okay. Untap. Draw. We're gonna play a forest, and we're gonna pass.
Oh wait, I could have played Stillskin. I forgot he was a 1-drop.
You can what?
I mean, nothing has happened. I just played a land. If you want to, I'm like telling y'all how your stream rules work. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. It is
Like,
extremely fucking casual vibes. You know it's good.
I just hit the end turn, so it passes to Brandon.
Oh, okay, there we go. It was still on you. That was weird.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, that's because I forgot to hit it.
Oh. We're doing great.
Never didn't have it.
Phases out. The creature that you have there, what is that?
Me?
Yeah.
My commander.
What does he do?
So he's a 1/2 with lifelink. I can pay 2 and tap him. Target opponent gains control of another target permanent I control. If they do, I draw a card.
Interesting.
The whole point of my deck is to give people other stuff.
I'm
kind of group huggy.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Interesting. We're gonna play a forest, and then a lightning greaves. And pass the turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. The land for turn is going to be a swamp, and then we are continuing to chill. We'll pass the turn.
All right. I will pay 2 for Bloodthirsty Blade.
Ooh. I
And
will be extremely normal with that. I promise.
I will go to end step and pass the turn. Go ahead, Benji.
Okay. Draw a card. I did it.
Congrats.
Thanks. I'm gonna play a forest, and we are going to figure out my life. Yeah, we'll just cast 6. Reach 2/4 whenever it attacks. I mill cards, and then as long as it's my turn, non-land permanents in my graveyard have retrace. And I will pass. Oh, I should click the button.
Oh, Atreus looking for that Sephiroth with the from the bonus sheet, the Atraxa reprint. Which, yeah, will be $50 bajillion, I'm sure.
Would it have been cheaper, do we think? I mean, would it have been? It hasn't, it's not out yet. But like the choice of Atraxa, I thought was interesting.
I
'Cause
think
it's
either one would have been expensive, but for different reasons.
this is the first, I think, reprint of Grand Unifier.
What is it? Is it Genova? I'm thinking of. I'm like, and it should have been Genova
As
Oh.
Atraxa?
or Geneva. Yeah.
Genova.
Genova's the right name.
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah.
I feel like that'd be like the better choice, just like thematically wise. Well, I mean, he's also somewhat of an angel.
I think
I think
Brandon
it's you.
stepped away from his desk or something. He's up. So, like, I'll be on it when he gets back, I guess, question mark. And then Atreus says, honestly, I think the bonus sheet card that ticked me off the most is that Najila should have been Lightning Army of One. Gotcha. Oh, instead of being Cloud. Yeah, I don't know.
These reskin choices have been
Okay, sorry, is it my
super
turn?
interesting.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Yeah, you're up.
Yeah, say some of those reskin ones are like, it just feels like I don't like how the card looks, where some of it's just like literally the art just stapled onto a card. Like some of them just it
they
just
work
looks
for
awkward on
me.
some of them.
We're gonna play Dragon Storm Globe. Whenever a dragon enters, it gets an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I don't got anything for 1, so I'm going to.
Yeah, Titus being Thrasios is a little weird.
I think
mean,
that
he's in
Titus
the
is
colors.
absolutely a fucking wet boy the same way that Thrasios is, so that lines up perfectly for me. Like, you look at that guy and you think that you're not a fucking merfolk, like, you are. You're human, but, like, you're a fucking merfolk. You're a blitzball
Why
player, a
couldn't it be another
professional
Waka?
one.
Let's be real.
Because nobody likes that guy.
Fuck you, nobody likes that guy.
That's
Where
so
are the
funny.
Waka fans in chat? Sound off. I'll wait. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a
He just
Swamp as
really
my
loves
land
his
for turn.
blitzball, okay?
And then I will spend 3. And we'll cast the card that I'm actually like. I only got as far as the title earlier and didn't finish the rest of it, but we are handwriting Buster Sword because that card
Hell yeah.
is fucking sick. So yeah, that's what we're casting here. Here it
That
is in the
does
sleeve.
stuff.
And as soon as we finish that rules text, it'll give Sephiroth +3/+2 when it's equipped. And whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, then you may cast a spell from your hand with mana value less than or equal to that damage without paying its mana cost. Pretty fucking sweet.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Busted.
I sure hope
I
so,
like that it's
given
the
the
same
name.
stat line as Hero's Blade.
Yeah, me too. They're both Buster Swords. They got the same stat line. It's perfect. All right, that's it for me, though. We'll pass the turn.
It's literally just a different Hero's
I
Blade
am
slightly.
Judge Judy tapping her Watchdog GIF, waiting for the Sephiroth sword equipment, though. So, like, let me just, where's it at, Wizards?
Oh, was it Masamune?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'll play Plains. Okay. So there is some cursed goods in my store.
Yeah. I want them.
It's
I want them
whatever.
all.
Here's a Jinx Choker.
I'm sure that's fine.
So at the end of my turn, target opponent gains control of it, and it puts a charge counter on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals damage to you equal to the number of charge counters on it, and then you can pay 3 to either put a charge counter on it or remove a charge counter from it. So I'll go to end step, and you're next in turn order, Benji. So you're getting a Jinx Choker with a charge counter.
Okay. In the beginning of your upkeep, it deals damage to you. All right.
Yeah, so you'll take 1 on your upkeep.
Yeah. How big is Stillskin? Just a 1/2? Cool.
Just 1/2.
Yeah, you're gonna love giving that to me. I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal. That's that. We'll draw. Interesting. Okay.
I want to raise you suplex.
We're just gonna move straight to combat, and Brandon, I'm gonna send 6 at you.
Why is that?
Because I'm not gonna be able to swing at you much.
That seems reasonable, but also I accept.
Yeah, it's too early to be worried about 2 damage. I'm gonna mill 3 on attack.
Yeah, that is.
So we're gonna get a forest, and a forest. I will put a forest to my hand.
Exceptional options.
I wonder what you'll pick.
I'm not even mad.
Choice, sire.
I'm not even mad, to be honest. Okay, post combat. We will. Oh yeah, it's just 2, Brandon. 2, Commander.
I can't take it.
I'm gonna play the forest that I put into my hand. We're gonna cast a Molt Tender, and then we're gonna cast a Selvala. Cool. That is, as the kids say, that I will pass. Oh, we'll keep it up in turn order, Brandon. You'll get the Jinx Choker. It has 2 charge counters on it.
So it deals 2 damage to me, right?
Yep.
Yes.
1, 2. Okay. Always
Trika said an
involving
actual
an
flavor
actual-
win. Is that because
Yeah.
you think it tastes good?
Hey, don't worry. I'm running instant ramen in this.
That's
Nice.
It's Jinx Jinx, right?
Yeah.
JINXED.
ED. Yeah.
Choker.
Jinxed call. Yeah. Jinxed choker.
There we go.
So yeah, you'll get it, and it will be at 2 counters.
All right. I'm gonna put down a green, black. We'll put down a blue. So an Island. And we're gonna tap all 4 of these, the globe, and we're gonna play a Beltor. Akin to all, flying. At the beginning of your end step, if creatures you control have a toughness of 10 or greater, draw a card. If those creatures you control have a toughness of 20 or greater, untap each creature you control. If those creatures have a toughness of 40 or greater, each opponent loses half their life rounded up. Definitely not a card to be concerned about. Lightning Greaves. Definitely not a thing to be concerned about. We are going to send 5 in the air at Benji. So I'm not going to get very many opportunities to swing at you. And
that is categorically untrue. That is the pettiest attack, and I am disappointed in you and your whole household.
Yeah, tell him.
Household.
Tell him.
I'm not going to get many chances to swing on you. All right. Grow up.
I'm glad you see it my way. All right. That's going to be it for my turn. I really don't have anything else I can do, so I'm going to pass the turn to Quinn.
All right. Untap. Okay, drop. We'll play a Field of Ruin as my land for turn. Hmm. Okay. I promise she'll get home safe.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna spend 4
Brandon, who'd you give
and
the
cast Ariad's Tempting Apple.
Brandon, who'd you give the Jinx choker to?
We'll give it to Quinn.
Oh, okay. I
at
have to pay
3.
attention to that now. Is that 3 life that I
Yeah,
lose in my
you
upkeep?
would take 3. Yeah.
All right. And then what's the activated ability on that?
Either add or pay 3, add or remove a counter from it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we can give it back
unconcerned
to you,
about
right,
that.
P Frizz?
Yeah, I say I can still get it.
That is the plan. It's
But the thing
P-Frizz's
is
turn.
I can give it at instant speed to another person.
But you're still going to take the damage.
No.
When it says you, like in the rules text, like a reminder or like rulings, it says you is always the controller.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm casting Ariad's Tempting Apple. When that enters the battlefield, I want to gain control of target 6.
Until when?
Until end of turn.
Okay.
I just want to
6
dance
is-
with him for
Does
a
it
night.
untap?
He'll get home safe. Yeah, it's a threaten.
Okay, cool. So untap haste.
Indeed.
All right.
And then I would like to go to combat. If that's all good, Brandon, I want to send Benji's commander at you.
And why is
And,
this?
Mill 3 first.
Because it entertains me, and I'll mill 3 cards. We'll mill in Nazgul Battle Mace, a Rowan Scrim Search, and a Baleful Beholder. Do these all just stay in the graveyard?
Yep.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
it's just mill, and then you may put a land from among them into your hand.
Alright, well, we didn't hit any of those despite the density of lands in
And
this
then
deck.
during your turn, non-land permanents in your graveyard have retrace.
Oh, we are not going to get that far, babes. All right, that's it for me. If Brandon has no blocks, I'll take 2 from Benji's commander, and then we'll go to post-combat main, where I'm all good on game actions. So end
Benji, I
step
might die from your commander.
That would
will
be
trigger
hilarious.
this thing and hand that off to you, P-Frizz. Enjoy. And
Alright,
thank
so
you
that's
so much for the loan of your commander, Benji.
Sure thing.
Alright. So goes to my turn. So untap, upkeep trigger.
Oh yeah, who are you giving the Jade whatchamacallit thing to?
I gave it to
I got the I got the
Oh, okay.
Jinx
Yeah.
choker.
Well, it's gonna force you to either use your commander or not.
Babes, that's
So
what he
now I'm
built the
trying to
deck
figure out how
around.
the damage happens after I give it. Do I still take the damage, or does this force the damage
But
onto
okay, wait.
whoever
It
I
says at
give
the
it to?
beginning of your upkeep that trigger would still be on the stack for you.
Yeah, but then if you look at the rulings text for the actual card, it says you is always the controller.
Yeah,
Right.
but what they're clarifying is that even though you own it, it's the controller that takes the damage, but the trigger would go on the stack for you taking the damage.
Yeah, but then it's like if I no longer have it, does it still see the 4? So I
No,
still
it's at the
take 4?
beginning. So even it would still be on the stack for you, as in the controller at the time of the beginning of the upkeep.
Yeah.
So
But
you
I'm
would
saying
still
like
take
so
4.
it's like say I give it now. I give
Right.
it to Benji.
You would still take 4. Even if you give it to somebody else, you would still take 4.
And it skips
Okay.
the end step trigger.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So
Then
it's
I'll
not
just
worth
keep it. Yeah. I say I'll
re-giving
just
it
keep
to.
it then.
Yeah.
Go to 30. No. 36. Draw for turn. All right. Play Monumental Hedge. I'll pay 3 for Yes Man, personal Securitron.
Yes.
Yes.
Man.
Got there.
I will go to end step, or go through combat, go to second main, go to end step, end a turn, pass this to Benji.
Okay, so it has 5 on there now?
Yeesh.
Okay.
You can, on your upkeep, pay to remove counters, so that way you take less if it's you so choose to.
No, that's okay. I'll take 5. And then draw for turn. Interesting. Let's start by moving to combat.
Mhm.
And for the audacity of taking my commander, we're gonna swing this at Quinn. On attack,
Sure.
mill 3, forest, tribute to the world tree. I will put forest in my hand. And then it's 2 coming at you.
I will take 2.
Cool. That worked out nicely.
You sure showed me.
Yeah, don't you forget it. We're gonna play this forest. Do I want to play the forest? Hold on. We're gonna think about that for a second. Okay. We are gonna tap to exile a card from my graveyard to add a green. So we're just gonna exile this forest. And then 2 more. And I'm gonna discard this forest to cast Tribute to the World Tree from my graveyard. God, there's a horrible glare right there. Then I will cast this Flare of Cultivation, sacrificing this Molt Tender to tutor up 2 basics. 1 will go to the battlefield tapped, 1 will go to my hand.
I wonder what basic he's gonna get.
It's a mountain. Oh, I'm sorry, a forest. That's to the battlefield. That one's to hand. Finish just shuffling in a second. I will pay 1 and discard this forest to recast the Molt Tender. It'll enter with 2 +1/+1 counters because of the tribute.
I feel like there's some bullshit happening over here somewhere.
I guarantee you will commit worse bullshit than I will.
You may be right, but that doesn't mean I have to accept it.
I'm gonna play this forest because I did not play one for turn. We're gonna tap 1 green. Yeah, because I have 1 more than I thought I did. Or would. Yeah. We're gonna activate Selvala. We're gonna make there's a Selvala. So Brandon, you probably should have drawn a card for Baitor entering.
Yes.
Okay. I will
Would that have put you over to discard?
No. I have 5 cards in hand.
Okay.
So I will use that 3 generated from Selvala plus this for an abundance.
Oh. Do you run Cultivator Colossus?
No, this is not a landfall deck, so I don't do like landfall stuff. Yeah, in my head that is a landfall card. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. Oh goodness, we're gonna move this little box from around Quinn here over to Brandon. But on my end step, I'm also this is gonna get another counter, and Brandon, you're gonna get the Jinx Choker. It's at 6 counters now.
Should probably do something about that.
I'm not excited about taking 6 off the cuff.
I am right there with you. I took 5. I feel
Just
you.
blow it up. I don't know what to tell you.
See.
Yeah, my shop has cursed goods. It happens.
Going to.
Yeah, I'm familiar with capitalism.
No, we're good. It's fine.
Are we though? I feel like you're not taking as much damage as the rest of us on this.
I literally took 4.
But I just took 6 plus the 3, so I've taken 9, and you've taken 4. That math does not.
Well, I'm last in turn order, so if it gets it back around to me, I'm gonna take the most technically.
I feel like you should just take the most now.
Because I'm gonna take another 8 and go to 28. I'm gonna be at the same place as you.
Are you though?
Well, if you pass it to Quinn and Quinn passes it to me, yeah.
The kind of thing a sicko would do, isn't
it? Yeah, you know what? I think
that made me laugh more than it should have.
Do it.
Yeah. We're gonna be a bit of a dick here.
Sure
it
you
comes
are.
out the same way no matter how I do it. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I do not. Okay. We'll do the Triome as a land for turn. And 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Yes. You can spend this many only to cast dragon spells. Well, that's utterly annoying.
I don't know what you expected.
I expected more, I guess. We'll do Crucible of the Spirit Dragon.
It's
Actually.
literally the bowl where they pour dragons out of.
No. And then we're gonna do Crucible of Fire, alternatively. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna put a charge counter on this bad Mamma Jamma. And I think P-Frizz, do any of your creatures have a reach?
That's a negative.
Excellent. We're gonna send Bellator at you for 8.
You just keep adding letters to that name, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You should keep track and just add a new one.
Oh, I probably will unconsciously.
Wait, if you manage to do it without trying, I'm gonna love it.
Well, once you're here
So
enough,
what? It's currently Bellator.
you'll realize it's not too hard.
Bellator,
What's up?
Nothing.
You have 8 coming at you in the air.
Yeah, I took it.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be it for my turn, and I'm gonna send you a sweet jinxed choker.
To me?
What's
Or
up?
to Quinn?
No, it's coming at you, P-Frizz.
Okay.
So did you pay to have a counter added, or did you add one at end step?
Neither.
Well, you said you put a charge counter on the Jinx Choker.
I
Yeah,
put
well,
a charge counter on the Crucible.
the end step passing.
No,
Once one.
I put it on the Crucible.
On the Crucible. Okay, confused. It's fine.
What counter even goes on the Crucible?
It's the land.
Oh, that Crucible.
But it does get one on your end step, so it has 7 before you give it to P-Frizz.
Correct.
No, it gets 7 when when he gives it to me.
Okay. That is going to be it for my turn. I'm going to pass it over to Quinn.
Why would you not give it to Quinn to bring Faye down to?
What's wrong?
28 with the rest of us.
What's the issue?
I said, why'd you give it? Why'd you give it to me, not Quinn? Quinn would be
Because
now
at
down
the
with the rest
beginning of your
us.
upkeep, you're going to take 7.
Yeah,
but
the Quinn would most likely give it to me, so I take 8.
Oh, well, that's that must be really unfortunate for Quinn. I guess you're just gonna have to miss out on that. Sorry, Bibbs.
No, it's very fortunate for Quinn.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm so sorry that you get passed up in that.
Etria, Knights of the Round is literally just Zatalpa to me, so I think you can play that in the same slot that you play Zatalpa and just fucking build your deck around an honest monolithic game plan that wants to get to turn 8 and beyond that, and then resolve that and spend turns making your board and then hoofing people. Draw for turn.
I'm trying to hoof P-Frizz right now.
Alright, relax.
I'm group hug. You just have to get rid of that card.
I'm Group Hug. The deck hasn't shown you this yet, but I swear.
I mean, it is, but yeah.
I'll spend 5 and cast a Gilded Lotus.
We ramping.
Jinx Caller is doing a lot of work right
Oh yeah.
More than I would
It's
ever
done
expected
a
it to
massive
do.
amount of damage so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than I've ever expected it to.
And I'll cast and Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Then I'm all good on game actions, and we'll pass the turn.
All right. Upkeep. Take 7. Lay of Plains. 1, 2, 3. 4. Inspiring Statuary.
Who up inspiring with the statuary?
Oh, you know I am.
Who up with the statuary?
I'm gonna pay
Is you
1,
is or is
2,
you ain't a part of our
3,
constatuary.
and just pay the white. Improvising this Robaran Mercenaries.
Oh, that's clever.
Has the activated. It's a 3/4 Vigi. Has the activated abilities of all legendary creatures I control.
I have yet to
Mhm.
see an interesting home for that card until now.
I run that in this and my Jolly Balloon.
Interesting.
Might as well do it now. Benji, I'm gonna tap this and give it to you.
What
You
is
now
it?
have Yes Man. It's a 2/2.
Whoa.
So I tap, target opponent gains control of it. When they do, I draw 2 cards and put a quest counter on it. Activate only during your turn. When it leaves the battlefield, its owner gets a tapped 1/1 soldier token for each quest counter on it. So you can essentially just pass it to draw 2.
Target opponent, when they do, you draw 2 cards and put a quest counter on it.
So
It leaves the battlefield, its owner. Okay. Understood. All right.
Yep.
I should make a whittle token of that.
All right, and then I will go to end step.
So, at end step,
What?
that's when you get to move
Yeah.
it and add a counter. Yeah.
Yeah, Brando, I'll just give it back to you.
Okay.
Damn, it's got 8 on
Well,
it
I'm gonna
now?
give it back to you. So
This is
you can either break the cycle now,
You're the
or
one that started this cycle. What the fuck do you mean?
I'm sorry, you're the one that started the cycle. When you get rid of it, you won't die.
Hey, I would. It was always in turn order since I did it.
The fuck?
You're the one
What
that
in
broke
the
the
mutually
cycle.
assured destruction?
So, am I good to go to my turn then?
Yeah. You're good.
No.
Like I fully support the bickering, but can I at least start
Yeah,
my turn?
you don't have it. It's still going to Brandon.
Yeah, and
Let's
after
see.
me, it's still going to P-Frizz.
What do I want to do here? Do I want to abundance for a land or for a non-land? I think I'm okay abundancing for a land. So we will choose a reveal. Okay, cool. Multani, Key to the City, Forest. Multani and Key to the City will go to the bottom of my library. And the Forest will go to hand. All right. I've got all those things. Don't care to do that. I'll play this Forest. Big shock. Oh, that changes the math, doesn't it? Does it? Okay. Okay. We will tap the Molt Tender, exile this Flare of Cultivation from my graveyard, and generate 8 green mana. And then I have 4 lands in my graveyard, so this costs 4 less, which means that I will tap 6 lands.
Damn,
For
you have
this
6 lands already.
Rumbleweed.
Hmm.
It costs 1 less for each land card in my graveyard, and then Vigilance, Reach, and Trample 8/8. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain Trample until end of turn.
Very nice.
So Baitor is unfortunately also 8 power, so I don't get to draw a card off of that. But I will draw a card off of that entering due to Tribute to the World Tree.
No, hang on. Why is Baitor 8 power?
Because of the
Crucible.
spell, the enchantment.
Isn't that like 5 native? What are this guy's stats?
He's native 5/7, and with the Crucible, he's an 8/10.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That gives +3/+3. Carry
Correct.
on.
Okay. So cool. We now have that. Off of the draw, I'm gonna get a land. That's a land.
Seems pretty good.
I'm going to tap. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Stop sinking. I have a dumb chair. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I'm going to tap to activate Selvala, which will give me 8 green mana.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Played the land for turn. Cool. Yes. We will. Can I do this the way I want? That's a great question. We will use 4 of that. Yeah, because I kind of got to do it now. On a Momentous Fall. As an additional cost to cast the spell, we'll sacrifice the Rumbleweed. So I will draw 8 and gain 8.
Holy shit.
Good.
So that's +5, +1, 1, 1. Okay. Put all those cards into my hand. And then I have 4 mana remaining. These are intriguing options. We will. What are the stats on Gix again?
Gix is but a humble 3/3.
Cool.
Humble. Wow.
When we will move to combat. Oh no, wait. I still have this 4 mana. I need to use it now. It doesn't stay. I'm not moving to combat. So sorry.
Right.
I know how to play this game.
Hey, quick question. Why are you telling me specifically that you're moving to combat? Just wondering.
Nothing to worry about right now. I'm not in combat.
Very.
Okay.
So there we go. We are going to use, I guess, all of that mana to cast this Hungering Hydra. It's my first Hydra.
Yay.
And
there was much rejoicing.
There was. X will be 3, so we'll enter with 3 counters. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever Hungering Hydra is dealt damage, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. It has to survive, obviously. Okay. So we will go ahead and send Yes Man at Pfriz. And we're going to send 6 at Quinn. Yeah, so we're moving to combat. Going to do those attacks. Oh, I have a trigger. I'm so sorry. I have a trigger. I'm just going to draw regularly. I'm not going to do abundance. Yeah, so Yes Man is a 5/5 with trample. And 6 is a 5/7 with trample.
I think I'll just take 5. Sounds good.
On attack, we will mill a forest, and a defiler of vigor. I'll put this forest into my hand.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize speed. How did Yes Man get bigger?
Because of the rumbleweed that I cast at the beginning of my turn. Other creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn.
So it's 5 coming at me, you said?
5 trample, yes.
You didn't want to draw 2?
I've drawn enough this turn.
Fair. Okay, I'll take
Cool. Then I have to discard down to hand size. I don't have any additional triggers. I'll figure that out. Well, I mean, because this is a graveyard deck, that might be important, but I'll still pass the turn.
Hell yeah.
Sounds good.
Shout out to Ash Ketchum in the chat. We are saluting you.
All right. Cursed Choker is going to do 7 to me off the bat.
8.
8? Sorry.
Yep.
I am now at 20. Interesting. What do I want to do here? Yeah.
Just so we're on the same page, I am discarding a Neverwinter Hydra, the Huntsman's Redemption, Stump Squall Hydra, and Eternal Witness.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
We are going to. I want Pfriz to die to his own choker because I think it would be funny. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to play this Talon Gates of Madara. And we're gonna phase out Pfriz's commander.
Ooh, get phased.
All right.
Nerd. To be clear, I'm calling Stiltskin a nerd.
And we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that works. I'm gonna play Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna go search for.
So how long is my thing going?
Until the beginning of your upkeep, it will then come back in.
Okay.
Zergo is a good one. Scourge. Bone Daddy, because someone will inevitably. Bone Daddy, yeah, because someone will die. Claron, because we're assholes. And I think Wraithful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Those are gonna go to my hand. close and shuffle. We will move the Lightning Greaves over to Tiamat. And we're going to send both at P Frizz. So you have 18 coming at you. Wait, 18.
Dead.
Why am I doing 18? We'll do 10 at you, and we'll leave the Bellator open.
All right. I'm at 6.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go to my end step. I'm gonna give you the jinxed choker at 9. So at the beginning of your upkeep, you're gonna take 9, and then Bellator trigger. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yeah,
From
I've got
10 or
nothing, so
more.
I'm dead.
I do have to discard down, so we're gonna discard down the Scourge of Valakut and
So I'll just scoop.
Wrathful. Oh, I need to do one more.
Well, you're still there, for instance, in case Quinn wants an attack trigger or combat damage trigger or something.
Yeah, you're still alive.
I can scoop at any time.
Well, I mean,
instant speed scoops.
sure.
God, what else do I want to get rid of? I guess we'll get rid of the Triome. Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. And then with that being said, I think that's it.
All right. Untaps. Upkeep. Drop. Well, this has turned into a difficult situation.
Everything is awkward. Brandon, I think you draw a card off of Tiamat entering.
Oh, because it's 10? Means I gotta discard another. Damn. We'll discard this other Triome.
Okay.
Right, so Yes Man is gone and the choker is gone.
Are you actually scooping?
Yeah.
Okay.
I respect his desire to not pretend to be an active participant.
Yeah, I was just saying, there's like
will die for
there's
sure.
like even on my upkeep, I can't remove enough counters to live.
Yeah. Like if you're dead for surezies, there's no shame in shortcutting that.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that the consequences of your own actions?
It extremely did not have to go that way. I'm gonna play Henrika Domnathy.
Damn, Nathy. I'm so sorry. The only non-green Omnath.
Yeah. I will spend 3 and cast Sephiroth. He's got an ETB, but we're not going to use that. And we'll spend 2, and we're going to give the Buster Sword to Giggs Yawgmoth Raider.
Seems good.
Then I will go to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Each player sacks a creature. I draw a card and lose a life or transform her. I'm going to have each player sacrifice a creature, and I'll choose Henrika for it.
Nice. I'll do Tiamat.
We will sacrifice the Molt Tender, and we will put its +1/+1 counters on the Ozolith.
Ooh, nice.
Then I will have a Sephiroth trigger and have Brandon lose a life and I'll gain a life.
Okay, -1.
And then I'm all good on game actions from there. We'll pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap. We're going to abundance for a land. Hey, we got it. It's a forest. Okay. I think I can do dumb stuff. We're gonna play this forest return. Then we're gonna relook at this. So that is now 5 less. So it costs 6. Is that worth it? Does that matter? I don't think I can do dumb stuff this turn. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Just unfortunate. Okay. So let's do.
Yeah, if it wasn't made abundantly clear with what I grabbed, I'm about to do some bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, big shock. You know, you go to 5 color when you don't want to think about cleverness in your deck. It's fine.
Hey, there's a reason why I'm in 5 color.
Is that why you're almost always in 5 color?
Almost always. Why limit my possibilities?
So, question about retrace, because I'm not familiar with the rules.
What about it?
When does retrace happen?
So it's as an additional cost, I think, discard a land.
Okay, that doesn't help. It does, but it adds another wrinkle, because if we're looking at the Rumbleweed, is this... So I'd have to discard a land in order to cast this.
Yes.
Yes.
Would it see the land that I'm discarding?
For what?
For the discount.
It's a part of the cost, so I think it would go on the stack, right?
Have you checked the Oracle text of it? Like,
well, this is
rulings?
a tricky one. I believe discounts are applied at the very end.
Yeah, this is the question that you need to be answering is the steps in casting a spell. Find out exactly those and when you have to pay the cost of discarding the land. And if it is after the point where discounts are calculated, then it's not
So what's
calculated.
the name of the card?
Which one?
The one you're saying?
Rumbleweed.
Rumbleweed, yeah. So I know that, okay, let me see where it says additional costs are. Okay. To propose the casting the spell, a player first moves that card from where it is in the stack. It has the characteristics, any continuous effects. The spell remains on the stack. Oh, because the paying of the cost would be the last thing, and that would include discounts. So I don't think it would see the land.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
There's a lot of text.
So wait, what's the verdict then?
I am going off of the assumption that based on casting a spell, you like declare your intent, put it on the stack. But there might be. Hold on, I really want to look.
Yeah, because it's like you're declaring you're casting it, and it's like you have to pay the cost, but there's an additional cost of discarding a card.
That all comes after deciding whether or not there's discounts, though. So you like apply any taxes, then apply any discounts, and then you pay your costs, at which point you discard the card for retrace.
Oh, okay. So that'd be after the costs. Okay.
Yeah.
Cost of the spell.
Oh.
Usually this is just the player determines the total cost of the spell. So before I even assign costs or pay costs.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so the retrace discarding a land does not count towards the cost. Yes.
Hold on, I'm just gonna read through this. Usually this is just a mana cost. Some spells have an additional or alternative cost. Some effects may increase or reduce the cost to pay. Cost may include paying mana, tapping permanents, sacrificing permanents, discarding, and so on. The total cost is the mana cost or alternative cost, plus all additional costs and cost increases, and minus all cost reductions. If multiple cost reductions apply, the player may apply them in any order. If the mana component of the total cost is reduced to nothing by cost reduction effects, it is considered to be 0. Once the total cost is determined, any effects that directly affect the total cost are applied, then the resulting total cost becomes locked in. If effects would change the total cost after this time, they have no effect. That's
okay. I still don't know.
I still don't know either, because it's telling me.
All I heard was, I'm confused.
I think what it's saying is that when I go to cast this, it's going to see that I need to pay a certain amount of mana discounted by what's in here. In addition, I need to discard this land.
Yeah. So it won't see the land discarded in the graveyard to reduce it further.
Correct. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
That's unfortunate, though.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I agree. So if that is reduced by 5, that's 6 mana. Which I do not have enough to do everything that I want. Is there a way around that? Okay. So I can do that, which will allow me to tap that for that. But then I don't have anything additional, and I can't untap. Tricky. Okay, because I played a land. I think we're going to put that back, because I'm not casting this right now. If I do that, and then do that, does that change anything? God, this is so wonky. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. We've all been there. There's nothing for you to apologize about. Trust me, it took me like 35 minutes last turn for me to fucking do basic math, so you're good.
It's oh god. Okay. So that's 6. And then that's okay. But that doesn't help a whole lot. So I could. No, I have to do that. If I'm going to do any of it, I need to do that. Okay. And then that would get me that. Does that change anything? Okay, we're just gonna jump in because I'm hurting my brain. I'm gonna tap 6 for a mana reflection.
Oh shit!
That explains the calculus.
Yes, thank you. Because I'm sitting here like, how do I? I don't know. So we're gonna tap for 2. I'm gonna pay 1 of that 2 into Selvala, and tap Selvala for 6 green mana.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not.
So what, you have 7?
I currently have 7 green mana floating. So I could pay 1 and discard a land, which would take me down to 6. And then I would have 6 lands, which means I would have to pay 5 for this, which means I would have 1 mana floating left over. Does that matter? Or I have 6, 7, 8, 9, and this costs me 6, and then I have 3. Or, no, I don't think there's an or here. I think, yeah, we'll use the 1 floating and discard this land to cast this Molt Tender. Molt Tender entering will trigger the World Tree. We will put 2+1/+1 counters on it. I will use the 6. No, the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's much less. Okay, yeah, no, it costs 5. We're on the same page. I'm going to use 5 of the 6 for this Rumbleweed. So each of my creatures will get +3/+3 and trample until end of turn.
Nice.
That will trigger the Tribute to the World Tree. I will draw. What do we have in here?
The Tribute to the World Tree is only when they enter, though, right?
Yeah, Rumbleweed is entering.
Okay.
Yeah. But correct. Yes, there's not additional triggers there. So I currently have 1 floating. I can make 2 more. But that's it. So I can't do anything else. Which I think is fine.
Only got 2 dragons in my yard. Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, I think if you can get through with 4, 5, if you can get through with 6 creatures,
I have 2 that can attack.
I was gonna say I think you'd have me if you can get through with the others.
Okay. Because I still have a floating mana. Is there anything I can do with that? No. God, I just need a little bit more mana. Damn it.
I know that feeling.
And how big is Baator?
Baator is an 8/10.
8/10. Okay, and I have currently a 6/6 and a 5/7. Yeah, I don't think I can do 5, 7, 6, 6. Yeah. I don't think we can do anything else impactful there. I think I have a mana floating, which I don't think I can use. So yeah, we'll just move to combat. We'll let that mana die a horrible, horrible death.
Oh no.
Moving to combat, we'll move the counters from the Ozolith over to the Hungering Hydra. So it is now 6 plus 3, a 9/9.
Nice.
And we'll swing both of my creatures at you. On attack, I will mill 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a Goldvein Hydra, a Nexus, and a Foros. Man, that Nexus would have been nice before. Maybe, yes. It would have been. So yeah, those are my attacks.
Okay. So to be clear, it's a 9/9 and a what?
A 5/7.
9/9 and a 5/7. I will block your commander, which is the 5/7, right?
That's correct.
Does it have
And
death touch? Any other keywords?
no.
Okay, then I'll block your commander and I'll take the 9.
Okay, in response, we're gonna tap for 2 and cast a Smuggler Surprise. We're gonna give creatures I control a power 4, greater, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn.
Very nice. I love that card, by the way. I have that card in this deck.
It's so tricky because you want like to do all the cool stuff. It costs like 8 mana.
Yeah,
but it looks so small. That was a lot of thinking to do 9 damage to you, but here we are. And I think that's gonna be it.
all right. I'm gonna next turn here. Oh god, I love this card, but I don't need this right now. All right, we're gonna put a mountain onto the battlefield here. And what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Do
We'll
your
keep
fuck
the
shit.
Lightning Greaves to Bellator for now. Bellatoria. 3. That's 7.
Where did your commander go?
It's in the command zone. I meant to put it in my graveyard, but I fucked up. So it's in my command zone, so it's on me.
When did it die?
Uh,
Oh, you sacked it. Okay.
I had to sack it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so how do I want to do this, to be honest? What is power and toughness? 5? Yes. I definitely want to do that. Okay. So I think that's the only way I'm going to win. All right, we're going to go while you hitting yourself mode here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to tap all of these for 7. I'm going to play Bladewing the Risen.
What does that do?
It says when it enters the battlefield, you may return target dragon permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Okay.
We are going to target the Wrathful Red Dragon.
And that says whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage, it deals that much
That's
damage
right.
to any non-dragon target. Okay.
And then we're going to move the Greaves over to the Wrathful Red Dragon.
Mhm.
I need to be able to do. Okay, wait. 8, 7, 15 plus 8. Oh, these get +1/+1 counters. Actually, I think Bellatoricious should have a +1/+1 counter on it as well, but I fucked that up.
Why are they getting counters?
The globe, the Dragonstorm globe.
Oh.
But that's fine. Okay, so that puts me at 8, 12, 13. Wait. I mean, that's +3 is so annoying. Okay, 9, 14, 19, 26. 26, 26. Do you have any flyers? Anything with reach?
Who are you asking?
What's up?
There's two of us. I'm just trying to figure out who you're asking.
Oh, fuck. Quinn's alive.
Listen, you can kill Benji. I'm good to go to game 3.
Okay. I'm gonna Benji. Here's the plan. If you don't have anything with reach, I'm gonna do 26 to you at my end step. All of them untap, and then I'm just gonna block whatever you send at me, and then deal the damage directly to you.
I mean, go ahead and do your attacks.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I might die here. So cool. Yeah, you got 26 coming at you.
Cool. Your Wrathful Red Dragon is how big?
It is a 9/9.
9/9.
Hexproof shroud.
Right. And so it's 26 damage regardless, correct?
You have 26 damage in the air coming at you.
Oh wait, it'll be less if I block. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
gonna
well,
block.
I asked if you had reach.
Well, I was asking who you were asking. And technically you didn't answer me, and then you went straight to attacks. I do have
sorry, Quinn said that she would scoop if I attacked you, so I.
Well, if you kill me, then Quinn's out. I have an 8/8 with reach.
You have an 8/8 with reach. Okay. I'm still going to. Do you have any open mana right now?
No.
Okay, I'm still going to swing at you. I do not have anything less than 8. So the lowest thing I have is going to be a. Oh, you know what? That is 8. So 3, 6, 7. I do have a single 8/8. Do I?
Well,
care?
it enters with a counter, right?
Yeah. So the Blade Wing would be the weakest at 8/8. Yes, I do care. So I'm not going to swing at you with the Blade Wing because I do want the other two to untap at my end step. So it would be a 8 and a 9 coming at you.
Okay. I will block with the Wrathful Red Dragon with my 8/8. So instead of taking 9 from the Wrathful, I assume I'll take 8.
That is correct. That math does work out.
Okay. And then how big is Baitor again?
8. 8,
so I'm
10.
taking 16. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Cool. I'm going to go to my end step because I can't really do too much else here right now. I will draw a card and untap my creatures. And pass the turn.
Okay. Untaps. Upkeep, draw. We'll play a Dead Marshes, and then I am good to pass the turn.
Okay. We will untap. I think I might be able to close it out.
Oh shit, nice.
Untap, upkeep. We will abundance until we get a non-land.
Ooh.
Life's Legacy.
Very good card.
That makes my choices a lot easier. Okay. We are going to start. Sorry, hold on. I'm just gonna keep these separate because this is hurting my brain to have to keep going back in. There's currently 6 lands in my graveyard. So this costs 6 less, which means it's 4 and 1, so it's 5. Sorry, it's gonna keep getting me. I'm gonna tap for 6. Having 1 floating. We're gonna discard this forest and cast this Rumbleweed. So that will give all of my creatures +3/+3 and trample until end of turn.
What's bringing all your stuff back each turn?
I can cast non-land permanents from my graveyard with Retrace with my commander.
Oh, I probably should have paid attention to that a long time ago. I honestly had no idea what your commander did, so I just kind of let it go.
That is,
yeah, nice.
I am going to draw a card off of the Tribute to the World tree.
Mm-hmm.
I think we will do a non-land. Trailblazers Boots.
Ooh, very nice.
So I have 1 floating. We're going to tap for 2 more. And I'm going to cast this Life's Legacy. And we're going to sacrifice the Rumbleweed. So I will draw 8 cards. I'm not going to abundance these.
Obviously, you don't have to answer the question, but how many more lands do you have in your hand?
Many more.
I assume so.
Yeah.
I probably should have grabbed the Valakut instead of the Red Dragon to machine gun your commander.
I was surprised that you didn't point the Wrathful Dragon at 6 with that.
I honestly didn't know what 6 did, so that's my own
hilarious. Fault. Okay, so I have cast, that cost 2, and that cost, okay, so I still have 1 floating. Now there are 7 lands in my graveyard, so this costs 4 total. I will pay 2 more, and we will discard this forest and cast this Rumbleweed. I will draw. All of my creatures will get +3/+3. So the current buff total is +6/+6.
Yep, you only got to get 2 creatures through.
Yeah, I think we'll get there. So currently, I've still got 1 floating. You are 11, so I could tap for 22 right now. Or I could attempt to be greedier.
It is us.
Look, I just want to see what this deck can do. Okay, so I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana up in lands. Now I got to do it either way. Okay, so I'll use the 1 floating, activate Selvala. My greatest power is Hungering Hydra. All of my mana is doubled. I'll make 22 green mana.
Nice. That is quite good, as the kids would say.
I don't mind it. We will use 3 and discard this land to cast this Eternal Witness from my graveyard. That'll get counters on it when it enters. But when that enters, I will return this Life's Legacy to my hand. And then we'll tap 2 and cast this Life's Legacy. I guess we don't need it. It doesn't matter. And I'll sacrifice the Rumbleweed. And I'll draw 8. That's hilarious.
Don't forget to discard 3. Oh, am I thinking of the other one?
No, I do not have a Greater Good out.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's even better. I'm just being greedy at this point. I should just really wrap it up. I apologize. We will not the clearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it just costs 2 to cast the Rumbleweed. So we'll cast it again. I'll draw a card. That'll go up to +9. We'll use 6 mana to cast a Whip Tongue Hydra and destroy all creatures with flying. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't have exile. There we go.
It will get 3 +1/+1 counters, which is over the thing. So I will draw a card. I will use 5, go down to 8 for an unnatural growth. And I think this is probably not actually enough to kill everybody, but that's... You have 10, so I can swing probably the Molt Tender at you. Yeah. So we'll move to combat. We'll send the Molt Tender at Brandon, and then we'll send the Hungering Hydra and 6 at Quinn.
Yeah, I'm definitely dead. Good job.
Is, yeah, 11 and 14. So 25.
25 hit me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unnatural growth is out. All of that's doubled. You're both dead.
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry.
So question: Would the Clarion disabled your actions here?
Sorry, that's all doubled.
What are you asking about?
For Clarion, activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Would that have stopped you dead in your tracks?
No, not at all. None of that was an activated ability.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm just asking for a friend, you know. But nice. Good job, by the way.
Oh, this is my kind of green. This was dumb Stompy. This is like, why am I taking so many game actions, Stompy?
Yeah, I probably I think I probably would have targeted 6 more if I would have known, but that's a part of the game.
But no,
right?
I was the problem.
I mean, you were your own demise. So if you didn't play that, you would have lived longer.
That's so funny. There's no remorse here, P-Frizz. There's no remorse. Brandon's just like, no, I made objectively the correct choice to punish you for your own card choice.
I mean, if anything, if it kept going in turn order, I would have taken even more, and people would have been lower.
Yeah, but then everyone else would have taken more. So, you know, kind of didn't want to take.
Yeah, you might have
more.
won because people would have been lower.
But I didn't want to be more. The consequences of my own action. GG's. Hey, that was a fairly quick game considering the first one took a little bit longer. I'm down for another game. Gamers, what are you feeling like right now?
It is 1 a.m. here on the East Coast.
Yes, it is.
So this game was incredible, but I think I'm gonna have to pull out here. So please
understandable.
Replace me with someone else. But before I go, I just want to solicit feedback on not just the deck, but like how could I navigate that or like make it smoother?
Find other ways.
I would need to see the rest of the deck list to like really make that decision.
Yeah, I would just say the only thing I would say is I'm not a Voltron player, so I have every card in my deck has synergy with 3 other cards. So I would find other ways to get stuff out other than relying on your commander for retrace.
Yeah,
That would be my
as far as you've done, like it it was good. Like it did what it needed to do. I would need to actually like see the list to see what could make it like more
That's just
consistent.
based off what I've seen. But that's just because I'm a filthy player that half the time doesn't even cast their commander. I will tell you, and you can ask the people that have been around here for a while. I think I went like almost a year without casting my commander for like all my decks, just the way that I build my decks. So it's weird for me to use and rely on my commander as much as I have been this year. So it's like one of my goals to,
if it was more focused around like the retrace, like if it's really focused around that, like there's maybe more stuff to get like lands in the hand.
Well, I think you had like what 5 lands in hand. You were
so you were
good on that.
consistently having this, so it's like it was not
but if someone would have
necessary to
locked
get it.
your commander out, what would you do?
Just define lock my commander out.
I mean, you could just play a what is that? The guy that starts with a D, 3 mana, can't play.
I'm just thinking more of
creature
like
cards outside
just
of,
ways to
your
get
hand.
lands at the hand to make sure you have the land for trace.
Oh yeah, I mean that's why I put the abundance in there.
Okay, so you have abundance.
I have a query on Ranger.
Sorry, that's what I was thinking. If someone plays like a Drawneth Magistrate.
I like because I have stuff for like my my landfall commander. Colony, no, not Colony Heart Expedition. It's just Colony Gem. It's like in ETBs, it bounces lands to your hand.
So there's abundance to get lands to hand. There's query on Ranger to return a land to my hand. And
do you have like a Life from the Loam or something like that?
I have Life from the Loam. Someone mentioned Groundskeeper to me, which is a card that yeah, I had not seen that before, and I think I have a spot for it here. But so to answer you, Brandon, I would have serious questions about the other people I'm playing against if I saw a Draenith anywhere.
Yeah, I've never seen the Draenith in an actual game.
Well, you'll play with me long enough and you'll find one.
Concerning.
But yeah, right. But if people keep killing your commander, I mean, obviously the commander tax is going to go up. But this is one reason why I don't like Voltron is it's very easy to cut down, someone's commander in a commander deck. They could turn.
I mean, it's not a Voltron deck. I'm not swinging.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. From what I have seen, it seems you're heavily reliant on the retrace from your commander to make that mechanic happen. There was no other mechanic that I saw that cheated that back out in the way that you did, which is why I'm saying as a, point of contention.
Venji. So this is a Colony Gem. It ETBs returns 2 lands you control to your hand, and it taps for 2 mana of any one color, but for 4.
I don't own that, so I probably won't be using it.
Yeah, it's cheap. So if you were to get it, it's less than like 30 cents.
But yeah, no, in gold fishing, I typically have lands. Did I say I tagged you, P-Frizz, with the deck list?
And
then Quinn, did you have
EDH
feedback?
Trick. Oh yeah, I see. You just.
I don't think I looked at it, but if you send it, I will take a look.
Oh yeah, the list is in the EDH channel. I tagged.
I see.
Okay, I'll take a look at it. I mean, I liked what I saw so far. The tumbleweed.
Yeah, it did well.
Pretty fun. Yeah. Do you have any other cards that you can abuse like tumbleweed with like the constant, sack and then recast?
3 instants, 3 sorceries.
Yeah, no, not many because I do kind of lose out on those if I
what would be
36 forest, 2 non-basics.
Yeah.
There's that excuse me. I hit that a little too hard. There's the plant dinosaur, what is it? Photiotitan or whatever the fuck it is. When it dies, it comes back at the beginning of your next end step. Creatures like that are great for those kinds of decks. There is what is it? The fucking name of that card? Oh my god. Sorry, 2 seconds.
All right, 1 second, I'll be right back.
There's a really fun green card that actually might play into this pretty nicely. 2 seconds. I'm gonna look it up right now. I think we're good to call it a night, right? You're out, Benji. P Frizz is just left. Quinn, did you want to do another one if we can find some more people?
Well, P first just said BRB.
Yeah. Quinn?
It's time to go to bed.
Okay, cool. We'll call it a night. I'll put up the end screen here for us while we really quickly just kind of browse some cards and have some fun with that. And for everyone else in chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. You don't have to go home, but you're likely probably going to stay here for the next couple of minutes until we kick you out. But that being said, thank you so much for coming, hanging out, playing some games. Same with you, Benji. Thank you for coming through. P Frizz, go fuck yourself. And just hanging out here and having fun with us. Quinn, as always, I love you and thank you for hanging out with us tonight as well.
Of course.
This is a lot of fun.
Indeed. Yeah. Thanks so much for coming through, gamers. It's time for me to turn into a pumpkin.
All right, we're calling it.
Oh, hey, Pre-Frizz, what's up?
My food came here, so like it just arrived. So.
Oh yes, that's what it was. Dinosaur egg is surprisingly a really good fit for your deck.
I looked at that. I will be honest. I don't think it is.
Do you have not enough things that are 3 or less?
So the issue is with consistency. So it's the same reason why I didn't put in like Gyre Sage as one of my mana rocks or mana dorks. Is because I don't know how consistently I will get out creatures that are big enough, because I am basically relying on Hydras.
That's why I asked about what's your average CMC, because if that's the case, I mean the egg will help you cheat out mana rocks and stuff like that, or anything that's like a 3 cost or less. And if you're constantly sacking it, recasting it, sacking it, recasting it, you're pretty much getting that free engine out of it for just going through your deck, thinning it out. But that's why I asked. Is there other cards that interact that way? Because if that's the goal with what you're trying to do, then obviously as best you can, really leaning into that and getting that free value out of it is like immense.
Yeah. So the goal is to do the Hydras. The Rumbleweed is a win con, which is why it's in there. And if all of my ramp is either creature ramp. There's a little bit of like lands to the battlefield ramp. There's a little bit of that, but it's either mana dorks, cost reducers, or doublers. So I can typically get a rather decent amount of mana up, so I can start looping those things. But the ability to sacrifice is not as prevalent. Because all of the sacrifice, so it's either like there's an Altar of Dementia, a Greater Good, Life's Legacy, which you saw, a Momentous Fall. I did not put in a Disciple of Freyalise because I can't find one.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm like, how am I missing this? But there is more recursion than just 6, but 6 is obviously the best method for that.
Right.
Which works out rather nicely.
No, I thought that mechanic was pretty good, the way that you had it splayed out between those two interactions. I was gonna say, if you were splashing red, I think it'd be really cool to have you like constantly fling shit, because that would be funny. Just turning everything into a fucking machine gun and just flinging everything. But for the most part, I think the only thing I can think of is like artifacts that you can sack the creatures into in response of other things. So like if someone was like, target, destroy your creature, you immediately sack it to something else and have an outlet.
You have a Shaya in that deck?
No.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't think a Shaya does what we want it to. Also, my
Yeah,
list
no,
is
that's fair.
apparently wrong because I don't have my Altar of Dementia in the list, but I have an
Oh.
Altar of Dementia in the deck.
I think you saw my post
Oh.
where I said Altar of Dementia GOAT for me.
Yeah, because I can if I can get the fuck shit going on here, then Altar of Dementia turns this into a I will mill out my opponents.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I can't tell you
100%.
how many times I've done that in stupid decks. Like I think I've done it twice in my elemental fling deck. Because the goal is to pump shit up and then fling it. Well, let's say they turn off my fling ability or I don't have the fling on me. I can mill someone out instead. In fact, that's what I did is I milled 2 people outright with the elemental deck instead of flinging.
Right. Yeah. I don't know how consistently I'll be able to do that, but there's definitely ways to make that happen. Like there's a Death's Presence.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying that it's less of a because if your reliance is like you don't like Voltron or anything like that. I was just gonna say if that's the case, it gives you an opportunity to pivot. And what's that card that I'm thinking of? Oh, it's red. Fuck. Oh no, it's red. Sorry, I was
Be any
thinking
card.
of a good punishment like Warstorm Surge or something like that. If you're gonna constantly go at it.
Yeah, green doesn't have a lot of like tricksy effects like that.
Yeah.
Which is like obviously part of what I was struggling with green in the first place. Because if you ask anybody, I don't like this color.
Oh, I hate green. I refuse to build a mono green deck. That's why you've never seen me with one.
But I really enjoyed this. I think it did cool stuff.
Yeah. It's a great gimmick. I am super sad that you couldn't see me do my gimmick with this dragon deck because the gimmick with this one is foretell. And it did not line up in the cards. But the whole idea is, you foretell like every dragon to the board and it just, you cause maximum mental damage by people knowing that you're foretelling dragons, but which dragons are you foretelling?
Mm-hmm.
And I love that kind of stupidity. So I'm kind of sad you didn't get to see that, but I thought your gimmick with that was great. That's why I had no qualms with what you were doing. Take your time, brother Cook. You know what I mean?
It was honestly just the mana doubling where I'm like, fuck, how can I? Because
when you dropped that, I was just like, fuck.
Then it totally made sense. There was a moment where I was like, I could discard a card to get the Molt Tender out, and I was like, is the math there? Am I making more mana this way somehow?
Well, if you're surprised the Choker lasted as long as it did.
The Choker was the MVP.
If you're gonna go that route for adding an insane amount of mana to the deck, have you thought about things like Cyclone or what's the other one that's similar in green?
No, because they are not permanents. So to clarify, I'm looking to capitalize on what 6 is doing, and 6 says you can cast non-land permanent cards from your graveyard, or they have retrace. So something like Cyclone, like a sorcery. That's why I have so few of those.
Well, no, I meant with the mana that you're generating, right?
Yeah, right. Which it's easier if it's something that I can loop in my graveyard, because then that mana is going somewhere. But if I don't have the Cyclone or something like that, if it's in my graveyard, chances are I may not be able to get it. Like you saw the
How many,
Eternal Witness, but there's like Shigeki is in there.
How many legendaries do you have in there? Like, would you say it's a majority of the creatures are legendary or not?
I have, in addition to my commander, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's not a lot. How many creatures in total? Like 20?
41.
41? Oh. I mean, you could use it to prep a turn, but I was gonna say that you can play something like what the fuck is it called? Druidic Vow? Druidic.
Kamal's Druidic Vow?
Yeah, that one. Kamal's.
I mean, that's only for like legends, though.
Or lands. That's what I was
or
going to get
lands,
at.
yeah.
But it
So
puts the
you
lands
can-
onto the battlefield. I'm
Yeah, say
being very
he wants lands
specific.
at the hand.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was saying. You could ramp with it if you're making that much mana.
Maybe like Armillary Sphere, just to get some more like lands into hand.
I think
not
I'm
bad.
okay with lands to hand.
Okay, so yeah, if you have enough ways to get lands into hand so you can retrace.
Okay, if you're splashing other colors, is a really crazy combo that you can do to get an insane amount of lands to your hand.
How do you splash colors in a commander deck? Can you enlighten me?
I'm just saying, like, if you can change your course and your goal is to get an insane amount of
No,
lands.
but Benji, listen.
I've been sleeping on this one for a long time, and I cannot wait to put it into motion. But don't worry about it. If you're not splashing, then
what's
don't
the other card? You can't edge me that far and then not tell me.
Listen, I'm spitting from 20 feet away. Okay.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find it. It's treasure hunt. So the goal is that you use treasure hunt to draw your lands out, and there's a I think it's a green card that you can choose to take all your lands and stack them on top of your library. The fuck is the name of that card? 2 seconds.
No,
so treasure hunt just says reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Put all of those cards revealed this way into your hand. So you're going to stack your hand with the land cards. The second piece of that where you're going to cast is, obviously first, or whatever. But what was it? Any number.
I'm realizing now that for all of those draw 8s, I could have said land for each of them.
Yeah.
And then it just my whole hand would have been lands. That would have been funny.
Yeah, for each one of the draws, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you get it. It's a per, right? Per trigger?
Yeah, so Abundance says whenever you draw
for
a card,
every single draw.
A card, yeah.
Whenever you would draw a card, yeah.
So if you're drawing 8 for each one of those 8, you could choose which one you were.
I think I might have to find a Disciple of Freyalise.
Yes. The other card is called Scouting Trek. It's a fun card. No, not many people play it. I know, right?
You know what he's
search your library for any number of basic land cards. Reveal them. Set them aside. Shuffle your library, then put those cards on top in any order.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's just straight lands. You could empty your whole deck and take all your lands and put it on top, and then you use the treasure to go through, and you're drawing every land there is and dumping it into your hand. And then you literally have 1, thinned your deck. 2, if you use the 6 Planeswalker, there's an ability on there that just says, put any number of lands from your hand onto the battlefield. But it also means that you've just stacked your hand for retrace to literally do it as many times as you have, mana for. Yeah. So I was going to say, it's an option for you if that's the goal. That is a card set that you can use. But obviously, you're in monocolor, so the treasure might be an issue because it's blue.
What is that one? It's treasure what again?
And you're going to make me retype this.
Yep. Mostly treasure because hunt. Thank you. I didn't type it in.
No, you're good. Yeah, treasure hunt is what that combination is.
Oh, this is Simic bullshit. Got it.
Right. So I've never seen anyone use this, but it's something I came up with like a long time ago, and I've been desperately waiting to see it like come to fruition. But I was gonna say, if you're splashing any other color with that ability, that'd be great. But you're in mono, so it's gonna be difficult, obviously. But for anyone else listening, that's some bullshit right there.
The other card, the Scouting Party or whatever, Trek, is interesting. I don't think this has ever been printed again.
Nope. It was a one-time thing, and the funny thing is like this can be heavily abused. I've just never seen anyone abuse it. And I think it would be fun to have something that's just like, reveal the top card of your library. You may play it if it's a land, or you may, draw it or whatever. So you can constantly just know that you're getting a land on top, and it just kind of like fixes your deck, right?
Yeah, I think if I had a way to like get past those pretty quickly, like you just showed with the other blue card, this would be a compelling ad.
For those in chat who are wondering what we're talking about, I just put that in the chat there.
Scouting Trek would be weird without that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And I think you're expecting to also abuse the draw factor, so that would really kind of dampen your opportunities of draw.
Well,
if you're
yeah,
looking for something
exactly.
other than
Like
lands.
I would just be drawing lands for the rest of the game, and that would
Right.
that would not be great. I mean, I'd be milling them with 6, but I wouldn't be milling anything I could cast from my graveyard, which
Right.
is not
Bit of a problem in
great.
itself.
A little not great. But that was all really good info. I did post a list in the thing, so take a look. Let me know what your thoughts are. But I was pleased that I was able to do stuff here. So we'll see how it feels in other tables. I feel like 3 or 2 is pretty accurate for this.
Yeah, I don't think you're going
3.
stupid hard on turn 5.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go the fuck to bed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's just almost 1:30.
Yeah.
1:20.
Yeah.
Almost.
Thank you both of you for coming through, hanging out, having some fun. I know that with the time shift, it's a little hard, but I always appreciate you guys coming around and playing some games and having some fun. And I genuinely love talking shit, but I love it when you guys talk shit with me. It's great.
I knew I could dish it out a little bit more than usual here, so that was that was fun. That was fun.
I love it. I mean, to be honest, like I think people are more genuine when they talk shit than otherwise. So I welcome it and love it.
It's really fun to like be salty that way with like a grin. So yeah, no, definitely really fun. I remember my first game here where I was just like the most polite. I got over that real fast.
Yeah, you learn real quick.
Yeah. But we're gonna call it a night. I hope you all have a good one. Peefers, enjoy your. You said you just got your food.
Yeah.
Enjoy your food.
It's Taco Bell, so it's open till like 4 a.m.
Oh, Taco Bell sounds real good right now. Don't do that to me.
Oh,
Okay.
hell yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.